Hello everybody, it's AskPat13. Welcome back to another live stream. Today, we are live for a little bit of some viewer show matches. Now folks, I know these have been popular in the past. Hopefully there'll be some great matches today as well. If you're watching, the VOD after the fact, if I'm no longer live, welcome. I hope you enjoy it as well. It's going to be a fun stream. Feel free to skip around, check out, which matches you like the most. It should be a lot of fun Rocket League action, and I welcome you to watch as much as you want to. If you're watching this live, welcome everybody. We already got some people in the chat, to be expected. You guys are really quick at this nowadays. Valkyrie ended up being first today. Welcome, Valkyrie RL chat. Welcome, Invincible as well. Somewhat early indeed. Yeah, Saturdays can be a little up in the air, but I am streaming today, and we've got at least a few hours today. Nice stream. Won't be as long as perhaps some of the tournaments have gone, but today's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. It's Malibu from a different account. Gotcha, Valkyrie. Well, welcome anyway. That makes sense. I think your in-game name's Valkyrie as well. That's cool. That's cool. Welcome both of you guys. We are gonna have a show match. I already have one player lined up, but it'd be welcome to get a second if either of you wants to start off the 1v1 show match. We also got this Azoop. Welcome to the chat. This is Azoop. Let me check what rank this person is. Well, we have one person that already wanted a show match, so they're already lined up, but I need another person in the chat. Invincible. We got Igor as well. Welcome, Igor. Welcome. It is show matches today, Igor. Show matches happening. So, well, it's gonna be a lot of fun show matches. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, Invincible at the very worst one. Invincible. I'm gonna check what rank he is. We got 5 viewers in the chat. Welcome everybody. Valkyrie's watching. Igor, but I think I answered your question more. But yes, gonna be a ton of fun show matches today. We've got one that's not gonna be taking too long to start here. Let me get them in the lobby. Oh, he might have started a game. That's unfortunate. Welcome Hedge. Welcome Hedge. Yo 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 indeed. And speaking of that. Let me make sure everything's right here. Okay, yes. Let's get Invincible. You gotta get in the game. So if it's Invincible, I need him online. I see Malibu's online. Igor's in the main menu. Igor, remind me, what rank are you, Igor? In the chat? No worries, Hedge. Every Thursday and every Saturday. I stream on Saturdays. I know at the time can be inconsistent, but no tournament, but I'm still here. There will definitely be a Saturday, next Saturday. I am not streaming on Saturday, but this Saturday works. Next Saturday or next week, I'll stream on Sunday if I don't stream Saturday. I'll make up for it. Okay, no worries, Invincible. Well, you made it, Invincible. And welcome SWAT as well to the chat. I think I saw SWAT on Rocket League for a moment. Bye, guys. No worries. Have a good one, SWAT, if you have to head out. Thanks for sticking your head in. I appreciate it. Igor says you're Diamond 1. Oh, no worries, no worries. I don't know what rank. I have to figure out what rank this person is. Let me see if they... Checking what rank they are. I realize you guys just see my big full face. I don't want to swap it over until I'm sure we're ready to go straight into the match. I guess it wouldn't matter if you guys see the lobby for a bit. We'll do that. You can see their cars. There we go. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun series of matches today. Perfect. Diamond suit. Perfect. Igor could work. Igor could work, or Igor or Invincible. Either way. Invincible, remind me what rank. Let's check. Oh, I missed a bunch of chats. Okay, and Hedge, you won't get fired. Oh yeah, Hedge. Hopefully you didn't get fired. You're at work. Yeah, don't get fired, Hedge. Your work. You've been involved in the stream around work. Welcome, Fooney. Welcome to the chat. If I missed anybody, no worries. I know it's Igor or I saw Invincible first. Let me see who said. Yeah, Invincible was here first. So Invincible, we'll get Igor until later today. Invincible, remind me what? Yeah, your Diamond 3 ones is perfect. This will be perfect. This will be perfect. So I don't think we'll do a best of 7 because we want to get when we're doing random show matches like this. I think getting best of 5s are better so we get more matches in. But best of 5. Let me check what server. I should be asking these questions before I've got the show match ready to roll. Oh, wait. Whoops. Wait. Where's... Invincible, I got the wrong person. I'm silly. I always mix up. I mixed up with Invincible with Suspect. Sorry, Invincible. In my defense, Suspect doesn't have his name as Suspect. It's VZS Remix, and I thought that was you. Alright, sorry, Suspect. Oh, you're in the chat. Welcome, Suspect, to the chat. Here we go, folks. We got our first show match of the day. It's going to be best of 5. Invincible versus... It's going to be Invincible versus X99. It's going to be a lot of fun. No worries for any... Domino's. Oh, pizza. That's great. Pizza's fun. Lots of fun. Alright, everyone's good. EU's good, so we're going to do it. We're going to get it rolling. That's the wrong one. It is private match. Perfect. European servers. Well, it's got to be 2v2 at least. What map, folks? I'm feeling some Beckwith Park. Midnight. I'm feeling it. It's going to be fun, folks. Our first match of the day. Invincible versus Roas up next. Maybe, folks. Manfield Knight. Alright, Manfield Knight's fine. Alright. Ready? Alright, folks. Here we go. First match of the day. Best of 5. It's going to be a blast. We got Invincible. We got some Diamond gameplay. Alrighty. Here we roll, folks. Oh, no. It's Heatseeker. Whoops. I'm going to have to restart. That's Heatseeker. Welcome, Treepost. I got Treepost and Gore who want to play next. I still have Heatseeker on from before. And we'll do Alright, X99 versus Invincible. And then I think we'll just leave it like this. Oh shoot. Wait. Countries are equal. I'm gonna put the country, their flags up as well, folks. Sorry about the delay, but we're gonna get right into this. Okay, we got Ireland. Okay, I think we're just gonna get the game started, and then I'm going to do this in the background. Let me see if this works. One moment. Alright, folks, this should be working, so let me just make sure. I don't know if I got that to work right. I don't think so. So here's what we're gonna do. There we go. Okay, folks, I'm getting it. I'm getting there. We have an early lead from X99. I am distracted, but I'll be there in a second. Okay, I think that's right. Let me know, folks, if that's correct. I believe so. Well, yes, welcome Jasper to the chat. Welcome Hedge. 13 Pat Ask. What did I do? What have I done wrong? I don't know. Hopefully I put it in. Invincible versus X99. And we got a tie game. Again, I'm distracted. I'm checking the chat out. But welcome Jasper. What is passive name? Jasper, this is not a lobby that people just join. I think I've done that in the past. Maybe you were around one of those streams. Today is show matches. So these will be locked lobbies, but you can get involved in future show matches. So it'll be a lot of fun. Both these players are good. They are high diamond in 1. So obviously 1's, usually people are lower than their actual ranks. These are both champ level players in other playlists, but in this playlist they're diamond. And, you know, speaking of that, we're going to get some nice 1v1 action here. Invincible misses his initial shot, but he manages to make it off the second touch. X99, a great save, but he couldn't get 2 saves in a row. A bit too much of a recovery. 13 Pat asked, I said in the chat, people mixing up the name and the order. But what is inquiring touch 27 Invincible? I don't even know what you mean. Alright. But yeah, I think I didn't miss anything in the chat. So yeah, sorry about... sorry, suspects. I invited you by mistake. But we'll try and get you in a future one. I got Tree Post, and Igor also wanting to play in later today. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Suspect to be a commentator. You know, folks, one of these days, I'll do a stream where we do a... well, I had an idea that for a video, but maybe I won't spoil it. But I had an idea about that for a video, but... I don't know, we might do it on stream as well, and then because usually the video audience is not the same as live stream, so I think I can say it. I might do a video where I get different people from the Discord to just try and commentate, and we judge them, and we have chat judge them at the end, and we get we see who wins, and that could be its own little video, but we'll do that later. That's just an idea I had. Here we go though, a tie game. X99 ties it right back up. Invincible had taken a short lead, but we got about 4 minutes to go, and this is a close one, and it's a best of 5, so we've got a lot of matches, sorry, a lot of games left to play in this match, no matter which way it goes. And speaking of way it goes, Invincible takes lead again. He wants it to go his, he wants this to go his way. He wants this to be his match. It's a nice start from him. About a minute 30 gone, and again, it's a small lead, but it is a lead, and it's certainly important to start out as strong as you can in these 1v1s. You definitely would rather be the one putting your foot down rather than having to adjust. But X99 certainly no stranger to adjusting, and maybe we're seeing it already as he's drawing this game back to a tie. Mooney, maybe that was your idea. I honestly don't remember. I think a lot of people have set ideas at this point that I can't recall them all. Suspect says, what's the match lineup today? Well, good question, Suspect. We didn't have a lineup. So, lineup's going to be whoever wants to play. We got Tree Post, Igor, and yourself in line, I do believe. And maybe next we do a 2v2. We work our way up to a 3v3. And speaking of that, Invincible, he wants to work his way up to a 4th goal. A kickoff goal here. X99 went for boost and misjudged. Couldn't get back for the save. And that leaves us with yet another lead for Invincible. Every time he concedes, he's right back into the driver's seat, right back into the lead here. And you have to imagine that's how it's going to continue, although maybe the same mistake, Invincible going for boost, the same mistake his opponent made, and it costs him. He goes for boost, and X99 gets an easy drive in, and we have a tie game again. We probably are going to do all 3 game mode, Suspect. I'm planning on doing at least one 2v2 and at least one 3v3 as well as the ones show matches today. No, not too confident in ones. No worries, Suspect. The next will probably be a 2v2, so if you want to do the 2v2, you could do that next. Here we go. Another goal, or is it a save? Indeed, Invincible gets back in the nick of time. X99 almost took a lead. Here he will, though, unless he messes things up, and no. Nice, simple tap in. X99 gets his 5th goal off of the miss from Invincible. Yeah, Invincible just flips off the wall, can't make contact, and we've got ourselves a lead. Nicely done. Valkyrie's also been sitting in the chat for a while. Maybe Valkyrie wants to play the 2v2. Let's see. Funi, maybe also in the chat. Suspect wants to play with Funi. Valkyrie, great question. I'm going to be streaming on Thursday. So I usually stream Thursdays at 8:30 Eastern Time. Around 8:30 Eastern Time anyway. And Suspect's going to get a tie game back. Every time someone scores, we have a tie game, the very next goal, and that trend continues here with an Invincible goal. 5-all, and we're not even halfway through game 1. What a series, folks. This is going to be a nice series to start up our day. I can already tell it's going to be a close one. I have a feeling this one may go the distance, may get to game 5. We'll have to see how far it can go. Did I say your name? Oh, man, it's Invincible. Now I'm mixing up Suspect and Invincible because I invited Suspect to the party. But yeah, Suspect, I also was saying, well, hopefully I didn't mess this up, but that you're probably going to play in 2v2 if you're interested in playing. Oh, no, Funi, that's not even what I mean. I just mean your casting versus each other's casting. But my casting versus your casting, definitely also a possibility. we'll see. I promised a couple follow-up, not promised, but in the video about casting I made, that I promised a part 2. Excuse me. I haven't got around to that yet. But a lot of these show match stuff is driving my content right now, but it's been a lot of fun, and I definitely have a couple videos I need to make about that, so I'm a bit behind on my video list of videos to do. Here we go, trying to get a 2-goal lead for the first time, and it is! Invincible takes our first 2-goal lead of the evening, or afternoon for me, if you're in the East, in the US anyway, with a 7-5 lead here. X99 just backflipped off of the potential save. Unfortunate, unfortunate. I appreciate it, Valkyrie. Hedge was a very positive surprise. I was happy to have him on, and yeah, Hedge definitely delivered. Very surprising that he was so professional sounding, and you know, something that I didn't consider, and I thought about it way after the fact. As we get an 8th goal from here from Invincible, by the way, not to be too distracted, Invincible gets himself up to a 3-goal lead. That's a nice start. Maybe it'll be enough to close it out, but we still got 1:52 on the clock. But yeah, speaking of that Hedge casting, something I didn't think about until after the tournament. For anyone that isn't aware, I did a tournament called Crew Fight. It was a lot of fun, and it was trying to replicate the RLCS broadcast style. Hedge had a very high quality mic, which is really important, and a lot of people, you know, sometimes you don't have a high quality mic. His mic was better than mine. I have a pretty cheap microphone, but I do have a dedicated microphone. And yeah, Hedge sounded great, not just in terms of his casting, but in terms of his microphone quality, and I was very happy for that. So really well done from Hedge. I think it really added a lot to that last day, and I am very excited to make a video about that. I might skip ahead. I was going to be making a video on the World Cup. I've been meaning to make a video on that. I might skip ahead and make a Crew Fight video just because I feel more... I think there's more to that story than... The World Cup was less storylines, I think. More... Oh, Fooney's interested in casting as well. You want to be Shogun. Alright, Fooney. Well, if you're interested, we'll try and get you into the next tournament. The next one's going to be a big one. We're definitely going to be more involved, I think, trying to get the whole thing going. But I will say, I don't necessarily want a repeat of too many casters that were also playing in the tournament, so you might have to pick one or the other. He was eliminated in Edge, so it was fine. But we'll see what happens here. Invincible, he's up 5 goals. While I've been distracted, he has really came away with this game. It was such a close one, back and forth, back and forth. I even called it likely to be Game 5 here and all the way back in the start of Game 1. But in this last couple of minutes, he has really turned on the Jets. And this might be goal 11, and it is. I am shocked that he's hit double digits and left behind X99 in the dust here. It really surprised me. So, have you got the hype, Booney? And that's a good question, Valkyrie. It's not just the dull moment, not dull moments, but there's a lot of just moments where you're really just talking to the audience. But there's also the hype moments, and I think Hedge did a really great job at both. I don't even think I was the best partner to Hedge. I was quite distracted during the tournament because I was also running production, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I had never done some of the things I was doing with OBS production, and it took a lot of concentration to try and keep those things running. Invincible is this goal 12, and it is. What a runaway here. What a runaway from Invincible. It continues. It continues. 7-goal lead now. We'll have to see if X99 can do anything. Really. Anything at all. So, good question, Ishan. X99 is a viewer. I don't know if he's played in a show match before, but he asked me if he could play in a show match on Discord, and I said for sure. He was lucky. He literally asked me like right before I was going live, and I'm like, this is perfect timing. So, first match today. Always good to help line that up in advance. I didn't have an opponent yet, but I figured we could get one in quick, and Invincible was ready to roll. So, reminder, we got 7 folks. Welcome anyone to the chat. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome as well. I'm glad to have everybody here. I really appreciate all the support either way. This is Showmatch, just Showmatches. Showmatch Saturday, I should call it, shouldn't I? This is a Saturday. It's a series of fun, best of 5 show matches with viewers. We're starting off with a 1v1, but there will be 2v2 and 3v3s. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome, Skarmy. Yeah, this match started off close, Skarmy, but he's gotten away from X99 pretty quickly. Got away pretty quickly. At halftime, the game was tied. And suddenly, in the final 2 minutes and 30 seconds, Invincible took a massive lead. X99, we'll have to see if he can make a comeback here. It is a best of 5, so there's a little bit of time, but not a lot of time. And I saw someone mention, can X99 defend? And let's look at the stats here. So We have 4 saves from Invincible to only 1 save from X99. And you have to imagine that, yeah, maybe the saves are part of the difference maker here. 3 saves that would have put X99 at 9 goals. 9 to 12 still would have been a decent victory for Invincible, but maybe that would have been the difference maker if he had been a bit better on the saves. Here we go. I'm going to ready up. We've got some questions in the chat. I'm going to go answer them. Maddie is, of course, you can play in future show matches tonight, but this first one is already locked in as the best of 5, so these 2 players are going to keep dueling it out. But we have a 2v2 coming up, a 3v3 after that, and you're welcome. I do believe we definitely have space in the 3v3, so you're welcome to join that one. That'll be at least within like an hour, maybe an hour 15 minutes from now, likely to be. I don't know for sure, because these show matches might go a bit longer, might go a bit shorter. But likely in an hour, we'll have a 3v3. You're welcome to join in. I believe we already have all the players for the 2v2 lined up, though. You know, Invincible, speaking of supporters, folks, we are into Game 2. This is a best of 5. I'm going to start a poll. Let me know who you think is going to come out on top. It is a series. It's 5, so you have to win 3 games to win. And Invincible already has to get 1 game on the board. So Funi is trying to convince, me to get into the casting, and Funi, I'm just not sure yet. You know, it's just hard to know. But I definitely want to get more people involved in the next tournament. So we'll see. Something I've been meaning to do and I haven't done it yet is try and get more established casters involved as well. It's going to be a bit more difficult, but I'm thinking it might be possible. I just have to ask around. But we'll see what happens. I definitely know Hedge is going to be involved in the broadcast again, so that's going to be an announcement. But we'll see if Funi, there definitely likely is to be space. We just got to see how it all rolls out. Scarmy says Algeria on top. Let's go. You know, if you're cheering on X99, he does indeed have goal 1, and this is going to be quite a comeback. He really looked great at the start of last game, but somehow he fell apart around halftime. But certainly possible for him to come back, especially as he has the lead here, and it was a slow start. It's been over a minute and he has a 1-goal lead, so I think a great start for X99 and kind of exactly what he was looking for after a somewhat poor ending to game 1. And this might be a breakaway goal. Invincible left the ball, but X99 can't get around it, and Invincible is going to get away with one there. That was an open net opportunity. Definitely could have went all the way. But yeah, Hedge, you did an excellent job. Hedge, I know you missed here earlier in the chat. I was saying I was really positively surprised with both the quality of your casting and the quality of your microphone. A really minor thing, but I didn't think about it until after the fact. It was really good, Hedge, that you had a high quality mic, higher quality than mine. I think it made the broadcast sound even better. So, really nice. Sean, Twisted Tide wants to get involved. And you know, Twisted Tide, certainly not impossible. We'll sort that all out, the details. But the thing is, I don't want people playing and casting. I think I'd prefer people to be all one or the other. So we'll see what happens. Oh, that's a nice goal from Invincible, though. 1-all. He manages to tie up the game. And X99, a really good start. He got 2 minutes off the clock, but finally lets one through. And is this a difference maker? We were talking about his defense. I think X99 really needs to work on that defense. Really needs to kind of up the tempo, the pace of that defense, and really make sure he is putting his all on both ends of the field, because he's probably not going to be able to beat Invincible unless he gets some saves. And speaking of saves, Invincible forced into one there, but he does nail it. A tough shot, a quick shot, but it is saved away. And X99 finally manages to leave the offense without a goal, and a demo is going to leave his net wide open. That's not a defensive mistake so much as a just not reading the play of the field, the lay of the field, and Invincible gets himself open net goal number 2 with half the game left to go. The show match. Oh, folks, I don't think we're going to do casting on the show match. It's just going to be a chill stream with me casting the show matches today. But no worries, folks, no worries. And you know, guys, you're totally welcome to start your own thing. That's kind of how, well, I don't think there's anything that really got me started besides just wanting to start. But maybe you guys just saw this and you thought, I could do that, and you totally can. Building your own audience, building your own channel, definitely something you can do. I won't pretend it's not a lot of work at times, but it can be fun, so go for it. So many people want to cast. We will definitely do. So I think, Sean, you missed this. We're going to do a day where I have a bunch of people cast a show match. And then we're going to judge their casting. So maybe you don't want to do it after I said that last part. Well, not today. But in the future, we're going to do that for sure. And mic quality isn't everything. Obviously, it would be really nice for tournaments and stuff like that to have a nicer, higher quality microphone. But when we're doing the show match casting, whatever you have, it'll work. We'll make it work. As long as you have a microphone at all. Well, I guess there would be a level that would be too low quality, but your mic should be fine for that. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, Ishan, you want to play in the next show match? I completely misunderstood. Well, the good news, Ishan, is that yes, you can play in the next show match. Maybe not the very next one. I think we have some people lined up for the 2v2, but the 3v3 later after that for sure. And speaking of 3, the number 3, Invincible gets his 3rd goal. With a minute 14 to go, he might be on track for game number 2. X99, such a promising start, but he's finally conceded another goal here. And unless he can turn things around, Algeria and X99 might be struggling. Oh, but what a save! That's exactly the opportunity X99 needed, and he might put this to a 1-goal game. He has, and with 56 seconds to go, there is more than enough time for X99 to mount a comeback here. Let's see, what can he do? What does he have in the tank to bring this series back and really close the gap here? Yes, Ishan, there will be at least another match after the 3v3, maybe a 1v1, maybe another 3v3. And that's a good point, Ishan. There will probably be randoms in the 3v3. That's usually what happens. Welcome, Harvinder. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. You know, any of my new viewers or returning viewers for that matter, I can't remember if Harvinder, if you've been around before. Either way, let me know how you're doing today. I usually try and ask, but sometimes I don't get an answer. Let me know if you're having a good day. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I guess you could be having a bad day too, which is alright. Bad days happen. Hopefully not though. Everyone likes to have a good day. Today's been a good day for me. Nice relaxing weekend. It's been some fun Rocket League already. Oh, close game, but with 17 seconds, Invincible can't leave it close for long. He gets himself a 2-goal lead. No late game heroics from X99 unless suddenly we have some late game heroics. Let's see, maybe things turn around. Invincible having a good day. Maddie is having a good day. That's awesome. Oh, Harvinder, yeah, if you were in the matches and you won some credits, that's awesome. If you were in Crew Fight, I don't recall if you were, but if you did, that's awesome. Congratulations. And I'm glad you got your credits. That's awesome. Or maybe you're talking about something else entirely. Who knows? Oh, Invincible did a history paper. That's very nice. So Invincible up 2 goals, but he's keeping the ball up. Maybe he wants to make this 5-2. Can he dribble this all the way? Let's find out. He's got control. He's got some space. Yeah, X99 giving him space. Invincible, and he will. Pops it in the net. Dribbled it all the way from his own goal. Gets himself goal number 5. Not super meaningful, but you know what? A goal is a goal. Nicely done from Invincible, and that sets us up for potentially the sweep. And you know, Scarmy, that's a great question. Unfortunately, just because of time zones, I know that I'm never going to be a great stream time for some places in the world, like the Middle East. I try to stream earlier on Saturdays, but some days like today doesn't work out, and then I stream very late, or in fact, probably early in the morning for you on Thursdays, just because of time zones again. But here we go. He's changing car. We can probably just hit go. Alright, we'll reset the match. Here we go, folks. So let's see. Harvinder says, you got the Octane decal from American football. Do I have Sparkles boost? 2 good questions. Or that first one's not a question. Well, nice if you got one of the NFL decals. I don't really like the NFL decals. I've never bought one. I don't dislike the NFL. I just don't like the decals. I don't think they look very good most of the time. The Sparkles boost, I think I have Sparkles, but I don't use it. Here we go. X99 has to make a reverse sweep. So for any new viewers, this is a best of 5, and X99 has lost 2 games already. So if Invincible wins this game, he wins the series. X99, though, this is a brilliant start to try and keep that from happening. 6 seconds in, and he's got a lead. And he's representing himself. He's representing Algeria, trying to fight back in this series. Let's see if he can do it. And something that's fair to note here is he is actually one rank below Invincible. He's Diamond 2 in ones. Invincible is Diamond 3 in ones. And that definitely makes a difference. It's close, which is why I have them here. But you know what, X99, he says, who cares if I'm down in rank? He gets himself goal number 2. And suddenly, maybe he's making a game out of it. You know, reverse sweep certainly possible. 67% of chat voting the way of Invincible, thinking he's going to win the series. But maybe that 1/3 are going to hold out hope and keep believing in X99. And you know what? If he keeps trying, if he keeps this game going, anything is possible. Although, that's certainly going to make it a little bit harder. Invincible gets another goal for himself. The first goal in this game. Harvinder, I'm not really doing trades right now. Sorry, bud. I'm not trading right now. But no worries. You know, if you want to trade, there's all kinds of great platforms you can do that on. I know that they're not going to be alive for much longer, but there's a site called RL Garage. Really great. You know, you can trade with people there. You can check that out. You believe Skarmy? You know what? It certainly wouldn't be the craziest comeback. I think that X99 has had a lot of promise. These have not been blowout games. Game 1 kind of was a blowout in the end. But remember, for the first half of the game, X99 kept it close, and then he kind of let 6 goals in a row. And in Game 2, he did keep it close. It was only a 2-goal game, and yes, Invincible scored a goal 5 that made it 3 goals. But that last goal, I don't even count that. That was a 2-goal game from X99, so I think he's kept this one close, and a comeback is certainly possible. Invincible nearly made it a tie game, but this might be goal number 3 for X99, and it is. This is the path X99 takes. Force Invincible to make tough shots, and then if he misses them, counterattack. That is the name of the game for X99, and he's got himself another goal. So nicely done, nicely done. Invincible, you are a Mina player. That is true, Invincible. That's a good point. Invincible's also a Mina player. Harvinder says no problem. That's good, Harvinder. You know, definitely check them out, though. There's all kinds of trading sites. As Sean in chat says he uses RL Trading Post, that might be another option. Scarby says you are from Ireland. I think that Invincible, yeah, was born in Ireland, but his parents are from Saudi Arabia and Pakistan, something like that. Anyway, and then WX99, Ishan says you're Irish, huh? As he has an Irish flag, Ishan, I don't know what you're thinking, but I don't know if you see the flags right there. That is an Irish flag next to Invincible's name. Here we go, though. Invincible down 3 goals now. X99 is putting up a really good fight, and I love to see this. I did not want this to be a sweep, and it might not be, and Invincible can't even get a goal here. Although maybe he finally will. He will. But that took a lot of effort out of Invincible, and he's still down 2 with about 3 minutes 30 to go. Let's see if he can make a difference here. While we have a slight pause here for this goal, if you are a new viewer and you're enjoying the stream, please do consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps me grow, helps you get notified when I go live. But here we go, right back into the show match, and X99 is trying to fight his way back into the series, and that might be a brilliant kickoff goal, and it is. 5 goals for X99, and he is fighting his way tooth and nail back into this series. He may be down a couple games, but he is not letting that get to him one bit. He is keeping his head on his shoulders, steady on his shoulders, and he is fighting his way back into the series. You mean he doesn't sound Irish whatsoever? Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think he does. I can't recall. I know I've interviewed him before. Here we go. X99 gets another goal. 6 now for X99. Unbelievable. 4 goals ahead. His biggest lead of the series. X99 has been in the lead, but he has never been ahead by 4 goals. Let's see if he can hold on to this massive lead, the first one he's built for himself. Or can Invincible fight his way back and take this game himself, maybe sweep it after all? That would be pretty devastating for X99 to have fought back so hard, get himself a 4-goal lead and concede. And I don't think he will, but this is 1 goal. So if Invincible was to fight his way back, it all starts here with this goal. Ishan doesn't want to root for Invincible, but he'll root for him over someone he doesn't even know. Interesting, Ishan. I think that's true of a lot of people on the server. You all start rooting for each other, even though there's a lot of internal rivalries from all these tournaments. And something I'm going to have to figure out is how I'm going to handle these titles in the Discord as more and more people participate in the show matches, which is what it's all about. I want more and more people to fight and participate in the show matches. And I know people feel like they should have some title that isn't being watered down by all these other people. And welcome, Crispy Clean. I appreciate your kind words. I'll get back into the commentary because I do appreciate that. And here we are, 2 minutes 40 seconds in the chat, and in the game. And X99 nearly got a goal there, but it was saved away by Invincible. I get distracted by the chat a lot. I'll try not to, but speaking of the chat, Ishan says, who likes Invincible? And 55% of chat voted for Invincible, Ishan. So I think you're wrong here. As Invincible gets goal number 4, only down 2 now. Maybe that 55% will be correct. X99, they were struggling in the fan vote, but now they're up quite a bit. And I'm actually going to check the exact count. I just can see the percent right now. And the count is 6 votes for Invincible, 5 votes for X99. So you have to imagine Invincible's got a lot of fans in the chat, at least 6. Here we go, X99 snapshot saved by Invincible. Let's see what can happen here. It could go either way, as Invincible proving my point with another goal. This lead was 4 goals, and now it is cut down to 1. Invincible is fighting his way back. X99, he's going to have to improve on the defense. I think it's still his game to lose. I think he has this game in the bag. He's just got to sharpen up a bit, close up on defense, close up on these kickoffs, and that may be a goal conceded. But Invincible, thankfully for X99, can't sink it. X99, that was a shooting opportunity. He doesn't avail himself of it. He can't quite get it far down the field, and that's unfortunate for X99. Although he does hold on to the lead, he does not want to get swept here. And if he concedes another couple goals, he could be swept. So let's see what he can do here. Oh, this is a great opportunity. Open field, a lot of boost, full ball control, air dribble bump. He doesn't need it. X99 scares Invincible off of the ball with his bump opportunity. Invincible can't make contact, and that is goal number 7 from X99. And you know, this is a great lead from him. If he can hold on to the lead, he will fight his way back, get a first game in the series, and keep his hopes alive. He'll keep his hopes alive. Let's see what he can do. Invincible, oh, that was a nice chance, but X99 saves the ball away. Here we go, another opportunity, X99, and that is a goal. And he probably will. It certainly looks like this is his game. X99 leveling up on the offensive end, gets himself goal number 8, and that is maybe the dagger that finishes off this opponent in Invincible. But with a minute 26 to go, it isn't over. Invincible, he can score 3 in that time. We've seen him score 4 or 5 goals in that time. Let's see if he can do it again. X99 does not read the play, gets demolished by Invincible. And Invincible may have an open goal here. Does he? Not quite. X99, brilliant recovery. He recovers off the respawn, manages to get the ball away. And Invincible's going to be shaking his head at that one. That should have been a goal from Invincible. Instead, he remains down 3 with more and more time off the clock. Brilliantly played from X99. He doesn't have to score any more goals. He just has to keep Invincible from scoring. Speaking of that, that's a nice snapshot. He does want another goal here, even if he doesn't need one. And he keeps this game looking like it's going to go his way with about 45 seconds on the clock. Let's check out the chat. We got a lot of fans for X99 in the chat, most notably Scarmy cheering him on. And Sean says this is Famid versus Invincible all over again, and it certainly could be a reverse sweep. That was how that series went. But Invincible, he doesn't want this to be a reverse sweep. He gets himself goal number 6. There's not a lot of time, but with 31 seconds, he certainly could get 2 goals. Folks, let me know how you think this one's going to go. Could go either way. Killer Ninja in the chat. Welcome, Killer Ninja, to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Mattias says, should I tell you my RL username on Discord? Sure, Mattias. That would be great. That would be great. It won't be until after the 2v2, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. Probably after the 2v2. Here we go. Oh, nearly a goal there, but was saved away. And that might be the game for X99. He has an open net. He doesn't need it, though. He just needs to dribble out these last 12 seconds. Invincible had a chance there, but his miss cost him potentially the series if he can't get a hold of these next couple games. It cost him this game, and it might have cost him again the series, but X99 puts himself on the board. We have a lead. Or not a lead, but the lead is narrowed for Invincible. Invincible now only up 2 games to 1. And he still is on match point, but X99 keeping this one alive. Let's see how these players do in the next match. Welcome, Suspect, again to the chat. What are you at me for? Tomorrow on the Discord, Killer Ninja. What do you mean on the Discord? You got a surprise. Welcome, Killer Ninja. I don't know what Suspect was adding me for. Did I say your name again, Suspect? I might have meant to say Invincible. I keep mixing you guys up. Not again. Invincible, if you do get reverse swept again, that would be sad. For anyone that isn't aware, any new viewers, Invincible has been reverse swept on this stream before in a best of 5. It wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Invincible, no, a save from X99. And while we're in a bit of a break here, folks, the goal today, and you can see it in the top right of my little view up here, the goal today is to get to 800 subscribers. I know that's a big, or is it 780? Sorry, 800. 480. Oh my gosh, I can't remember my own subscriber count. Here we go, X99 starting off with a goal. Nicely done. I don't know numbers. The goal today is 480. We are at 474. If you are a new viewer and you're enjoying the content, please do consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. I'd love to hit that goal. Thank you so much. Here we go though, X99 starting off with a bang. Similar to last game, and that's how he won last game, is he started off with an early lead. So X99 trying to replicate that success, and if he does, he might put himself into a Game 5 scenario. Game 5 certainly would be brilliant for X99. It would put him in a chance to make a repeat of history and reverse sweep Invincible. Not himself, but another player has done that before. It'll be fascinating to see. A surprise for Scarmy. I gotcha, Killer Ninja. I gotcha. You were telling Mattias to add you instead. Yeah, suspect. I gotcha. I appreciate it. Nervous. I don't know what you mean, Scarmy. Maybe you mean you're nervous. Or maybe the players, Invincible is nervous. That's what you mean. And you know what? I agree. I know Invincible is listening, so I don't want to speak too much on this. Because maybe he's not. But I think I get that vibe from his play last game. Last game, he was playing safe. But sometimes when you play it too safe because you're nervous, it just costs you more in the long run. Although that was not a safe play. That chance at a bump, chance at a demo. So it's not that Invincible is playing too scared. It's just it looks like he can be playing scared at times here, which he doesn't always do. At this point, we have more active Mina players on the channel than any. That's how it does feel, Ishan. That's how it feels, and I don't know how that is either, but that certainly seems to be the case. Welcome, Nerd, to the chat. Welcome. No, it's not RLCS. It's just some show matches. Viewers can play. These are two Diamond players, Diamond 2 and Diamond 3, battling it out in once. And they're having it's a fun show match series. It's a best of 5, so they do have to win 3 games to win the series. And Invincible, he had a chance to sweep. Instead, X99 trying to fight for a reverse sweep, but he's gonna give up a goal here. Invincible remains on match point. He could totally take it, but. Yeah, welcome to the chat, Nerd. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you enjoy the stream. If you want to watch some commentated viewer matches or play in them, we have a 2v2 coming up after this that is full. But if you want to play in a 3v3 later on, I think we still have some spots. Suspect says, to be honest, you think X99 just has learned his playstyle? And you know what, Suspect? That is a great point. As Invincible gets goal number 2, maybe we're mistaken, but I think you have a good point. I mentioned early on, after that first game, where Invincible went up a massive amount of goals, that X99 would have to adapt. And he has. I think X99 has adapted his game, changed up his play to match his opponent, and I think it's working well. But as we say that Invincible gets a lead here, his first lead in a while, and maybe X99 has been figured out by Invincible again. Maybe Invincible figured out how to adapt himself. Well, let's see what happens here. That's a mistake from Invincible. Might be another shot from X99, but he can't quite get around the ball. Can't quite wrap around it. Well, no worries, Nerd. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy watching, and I hope you have some fun. Any other viewers, Nerd, anybody else in the chat, I hope you're having a good one. It's going to be some fun show matches. This is the first show match of the day. We're going to get a couple other series in at minimum, maybe more. So you're welcome to stick around. And I appreciate it, Nerd. I really do. The goal today is 480 subs, so any subscribes help. I really do appreciate it. Completely free and helps me grow, so thank you very much, Nerd. Here we go, though. Invincible gets himself a 3-1 lead, now up 2 goals with 1:58 to go. And I don't want to call it the series. We have a lot of time on the clock, but I think X99 needs to do something quickly. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. As I was talking about the series being over, X99 shuts me right up with a kickoff goal. And honestly, this was just a mistake from Invincible. I'm not quite sure what happened on that kickoff, but he doesn't go for it. He concedes, and that's pretty much a terrible mistake, I'd say. pretty much a critical error in the final moments of a game 4 like this. Invincible could have closed out the series. Maybe he will now. He can't wrap around it. Can he wrap around then, though? Yes. Invincible gets the second wind effort into the goal, and that's a 4-2 lead for Invincible, up 2 goals with a minute 44 to go. Welcome, Tree Post, you've already been here, but welcome back. And that's a great idea, 500 sub tournament. I'm definitely doing a tournament. There's a big tournament coming up in November, which is a while away. I'm going to announce it officially later, but there's definitely going to be a big tournament. Tree Post, I don't think I'll do a 500 sub tourney. What I am going to do is at 500, I'm going to do a Q&A. So I've already announced this in the Discord. If you want to, learn more about my channel or be involved in show matches, as X99 gets himself goal number 3, puts himself within 1. If you want to be involved in show matches more in the future, definitely check out my Discord. Link is in the description. We've already got like 60 people in there. I can't believe how fast that's grown. But if you want to be involved, people chat about all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to do a Q&A based on a suggestion in the Discord. So if you want to suggest stuff like that, definitely check out that channel in the Discord. And yeah, we're going to be doing a Q&A stream at 500 as a celebration. It'll be a lot of fun. Nerd, that's a great question. We have been doing European or North American servers, and usually we do both. So what that means is the majority of players will play in that server. Sometimes we're playing on European servers, sometimes we're playing in North American. But if it's 50-50, like if the match has 3 North Americans versus 3 Europeans, we'll alternate servers. So lots of options. You can also participate from Middle East or from South America, as long as you're willing to play on North American or European servers. Any region's eligible. It's just, the further you are away, the harder the ping gets. Here we go, though. X99, he has tied up the game. I don't want to get too distracted here because he is fighting his way back. Reminder, everyone, this would be a reverse sweep if he can manage to get it done. But no, that's a mistake. It isn't a conceded goal. Not quite. Invincible doesn't make good on his shot, and that means X99 is right back in this game, right back in this series. 42 seconds. Here's a shot opportunity. Goal, but no, saved. Invincible needs to make a second save, and he does. 35 seconds now. We are slowly approaching golden goal territory. Whoever wins this, whoever gets the next goal is likely to win the game. In Invincible's case, that's the series, but he can't quite put it in. X99, a breakaway opportunity. Is that on target? It is. No, but it is. X99 taps that one home. With 18 seconds, he has forced himself potentially into a game 5. Welcome, Uzi786 to the chat. Welcome indeed. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, what a game, folks. What a day. X99, he wants to take this all the way to game 5. Put a reverse sweep potentially on the board here. And 67% of chat voting for Invincible. They might be proven wrong. The 33% might be right here if X99 can somehow pull this off. But wait a moment. We've got a chance here with a few seconds on the clock. All Invincible has to do is put this in. He has to keep the ball up, though. Can he keep it up? He does. Does he put this in? He does. Invincible. 0 seconds. Ties. Equalizer here at the horn. Invincible is going to send us to an overtime. He's going to send us to an overtime. And, folks, here we go. Now it really is golden goal territory. This is it. The winner of this goal will win the game, and if X99 wins, we move on to the next game in the series. If Invincible wins, he wins it all, and that may be it. X99 misses, but Invincible misses as well. X99, he has to race back, does he? He should have been racing back, but no, he concedes. And it looked like he kind of gave up on the play there. Invincible manages to score 15 seconds into the overtime, and that is the series. Congratulations to Invincible, a 0-second equalizer, and he scores the overtime winner. That is our first winner of the day. Congratulations, Invincible. Thank you again to both players, X99 and Invincible. I appreciate you both coming on and playing on the stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for playing. GG's. Sorry, X99. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And, that was a fight. That was a dog fight. That was a blast. An absolute blast in our first game of the day. And quickly, folks, I'll take us back to full camera while we're in a bit of a break. Not a break so much as a getting new players into the lobby. So if you want to play the 2v2, I know we had some people in the chat I already lined up. So make sure you're online and I'll get you guys in here. Who do we got? We got Igor. I know we got Igor. We got, who was it? Malibu. Let me know in the chat if you were lined up to play the 2v2. I've already forgotten. Suspect, I know. And then I can't recall if Fooney... I don't think Fooney's online anymore. So here we go. Scarmy, this isn't a 1v1, but you're welcome to join in. Susan, the 3v3, is Sean. I don't have a full list yet. It's just going to be people that hang out in the chat and want to play. I know we got... who was it? Tree Post, right? Wanted to play? Where's Tree Post? Are you in the chat, Tree Post? Or in the game? Remind me what your in-game name is. You're a low C3 with mechanics. Tree Post, get on the game. Let me know what your in-game name is. Right now we have Suspect Igor. I know Malibu also wanted to play, right? Or am I wrong? We're going to get some people in, folks, right into the next game of the day. But while we're waiting, I'm going to update because we did get a subscriber. So thank you again, Nerd. Thank you for subscribing. Let me update the counter because we are at 475, 5 away from our goal of 40 subs today. If you're enjoying the show matches and you are new, I know we have a lot of returning viewers that are already subscribed, and I really appreciate all of you folks for sticking around. If you have anyone new, I'd really appreciate it as well if you subscribe. Here we go. We're trying to get people in. I don't know who we're missing. Okay, Tree Post. I see Tree Post. We need one more. I thought it was Malibu, but they're not accepting the invite. So we might need to get another player. Who is Redneck Surf 89? Is that any of you folks? You play monthly. Oh, no worries, Nerd. A lot of us don't play a lot. Welcome, Just Woozy. Welcome. To the chat. We're doing some show matches today. It's a lot of fun. It's like diamond level would be good. Malibu would be great. I just don't see Malibu. In the tourney, you were on team 3 Musty Tears. Oh, you were on Musty Tears. That's awesome. You guys got second, right? That was a lot of fun, Woozy. That was a great time. Congratulations, by the way, on getting so far in the tournament. I think you guys... I don't recall if you won or got second. I already forgot, but that was a ton of fun. You're Elo Nerd? I don't know if you mean you're Elo. I don't know what you mean by that. But here we go. Is Sean? Yeah, Sean, get in here. Twisted Tide. We'll get you in. Or we did get Malibu. All right, folks, we have it. We have our 4, so never mind. We are ready to start the 2v2. And before we start, I'm going to get their team names. And I'm going to throw this to the other view. So... goodbye to the full camera. We're going to get back into the broadcast view just so you can see the chat. You're welcome to read along as I get their names in. What team names? Oh, wait, I need to... maybe we do... We're going to see if they also have a photo. So, folks, the overlay has room for a photo. We'll see if they... Anyway, we'll get team names in here, and we're going to get right into the match. Your chat is broken. No worries, Igor. As long as you can chat here, Igor, let me know what team name you would like. Or if you have a logo you'd like it to be. Woozy says, can I get an invite so I can spectate the game? Woozy, nah. I usually don't do that just so the lobby doesn't lag or anything. We have any errors. It's not your fault. There was someone, not you. Someone, I'm not going to remember who. A viewer came in and enjoyed the game and messed with things, so I'm just not doing that moving forward. That happened a while ago, actually. A long time ago. Alright. No worries, Igor. Or I think I already read that. Igor, you are playing with Suspect, Igor. And then a Suspect said... that your team name should be Igor the Goat. So, Igor, let me know how you think about that. No worries, Scarmy. If you don't want to play 3s, we can get you into one different match later. I don't think we're just going to do a 2v2, then a 3v3. We're going to do more after. A goat logo. Sure thing. We'll do that for... And then Valk Post is going to be the other team name. I like it. I like it. I found an interesting logo I think I'm going to use as the logo here for Team GOAT. We'll do Team GOAT versus Team Valkstar, and then let me know if, or sorry, Valk Post. Now let me know if Valk Post has a thing they want to be. It's going to be another best of 5, anybody listen in. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys can do comms if you want, but it's totally up to you. Welcome, Eagle. Welcome back to the chat. Yeah, you're probably going to have to wait for a match, Eagle. Sorry about that. Not this time. Not this game. I see Valkyrie in the chat. And Tree Post, for that matter. You guys got to get me a logo if you're interested, or it can just be the generic RLCS logo thing. Here we go. Let's get this. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Let's get this going. A lamppost. I see suspects. I see he wants it to be a lamppost. So let's see if I can find a lamppost real quick. I don't know if I'm really going to be able to find one that's good, but I'll try. This is hilarious. I'm going to see if this works. One moment. I think this is going to work, folks. They're going to have like a lamppost, which is hilarious. Let me know how this looks on stream once we start the game. That's going to be funny. That's going to be funny. I found one. All right, here we go. Let's get it going. So we've got Valkpost versus GOAT. And it's going to be, oh, I think North American servers, I think. Let me know if that's an issue. I can't find one with wings. That would be too much. Well, we've got some people from EU. How many? Is Tree Post? Who is EU? Is Igor EU? Igor, are you EU? Let me know in the chat. Oh, we're losing viewers. Sorry about this, but we're gonna get right into the match really quickly. EU. Okay, yeah, we'll do EU. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. EU it is. Okay, if everyone's ready, we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go to what I wanted to do, which was Beckwith Park Midnight. This will be fun. All right, that should be everything. So I'm gonna quickly close out of some stuff here. And before we get started, I want to thank you again, everyone that has subscribed. We're up to 475, which is super awesome. 5 away from our goal. Here we go, right into the next match. Let me know how this looks in the chat. I think this is hilarious, but it should work. Should work out. Yep, it's a lamppost. Alright, folks. Let me know what you think of these creative team names. I really appreciate these names. I think these ones are better. Alright, here we go. Valkpost versus GOAT. Let's see who can come out on top. Team GOAT may be the slight favorites. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure which team will be favored. I think they're pretty evenly matched, or should be. So let's see what happens. You're excited for matches. Nice, Eagle. Here we go. You missed match number 1 of the day, but that was a 1v1. Match number 2 is up. Good question, Woozy. If you haven't seen it, I made a video about the topic. It's kind of rambly, I'll admit. You don't have to watch the entire 20 minutes. But if you want to get a good idea of what my thoughts are, that's kind of, I try to be as impartial as possible, that's it. But if you want to know like opinionated Ask Pat 13's thoughts, I think it's a really bad idea. Not only because I hate it, I don't even trade a lot. I just think it's terrible to remove it. But I also am genuinely worried about the health of the game and the future of Rocket League without trading. And the reason why is anytime you lose players, there's a chance it snowballs and the game dies, right? If you lose a significant number of players. And the thing is, I don't think Rocket League's going to lose a significant number, but we could. So because there's a chance that Rocket League loses all the people that only trade, and we don't really know how many people that is, it could have a snowball effect. It really could. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I am worried. I'm still going to play Rocket League, though. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not, like, hoping the game fails. I hope it succeeds. I would hate if it succeeded in spite of the trading removal. On, like, a fundamental level, I would hate that it succeeded anyway. But I want it to succeed, like, because I just like the game, and I want it not to fail. Even if Epic's being greedy. But anyway, that's the long and short of it. We'll see what happens. I'm really fascinated to see how it affects the esports scene. And I know that you might be thinking, oh, it has no impact on the esports scene, but a lot of people only watch Rocket League esports for the drops, and I saw a theory, and this is just a theory, that because some of the people watching for drops only watch for drops to trade those drops away for credits, maybe they'll stop watching at all, and they don't care about drops now that they can't get credits out of them. And that's a good point. Maybe people won't care about drops now that there's no credits involved. Who knows? Who knows? So it might lower the viewership on esports. We'll see what happens. And it ruins the whole trading community. Exactly. Then there are the people that genuinely just trade it all the time. And I'm not talking about real world money. Because I think if you're breaking terms of service and trading for real money, you should have known eventually they were going to crack down on that in some way or another. But there are people that just trade for the items for other items. And they do that all day. Not all day, but they do that every night. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with trading. And the community was actually really nice. I traded sometimes. I didn't trade a lot. I was never in the trading community per se. But I've traded in the past, traded up items and stuff, and it's fun. And it's part of the game, and now it's gone, so it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But here we go. A goal for the team in orange. GOAT takes our first lead of the series, and we'll have to see. Maybe GOAT can continue this. I do think that Valkpost have a lot of ability to make a comeback here. Certainly possible to make the comeback. So let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they can make the comeback. And also, while you're sitting in chat, if you're enjoying the series, well, first off, let me end the poll. That poll should have ended ages ago. We're going to start a new poll. Let me know who you think's going to win. We've got a couple teams here. Could go either way. Both teams have looked strong in this first game. A lot of good defense, I think. Managed to only hold Valkpost to no goals and hold GOAT to 1 goal. Here we go. Who will win the series, Valkpost or GOAT? Let me know in the chat. And also let me know in the vote. I put a vote up. And then also let me know who do you think has the best logo. These are 2 random logos that I found off the internet. One is literally just a lamppost. Let me know your thoughts. Who you think's got the better logo here? And right now, GOAT is winning the fan vote. 3 votes to 1. 3 people think GOAT's going to win. Maybe it was the first goal. It's just a goal, though. So you imagine there'd be a lot of fans, people rooting for Valkpost that are not going to, be shy away from voting that they win when they're only down a goal in game 1. But then again, the first goal, maybe that's a difference maker in people's minds, and they're only going to vote for GOAT now. Let's see what happens here. 45 seconds to go. It is a very narrow lead. GOAT could easily concede here, especially if Tripos get to goal, but no, it is saved away by Suspect. Saved away by Suspect, and not too unexpected. Not too unexpected. Let's see here. Nearly an opportunity for a gore, but no, not quite. Here we go. Another shooting opportunity saved away, but with 18 seconds, Valkpost need to score quickly. These saves aren't going to mean anything if they can't get a goal. There's a chance, but it is saved away by Igor. Valkyrie not close enough to make contact. And with 5 seconds to go, one goal may have been all they needed. Although Valkyrie keeps the ball up. Suspect. Valkyrie tries to keep it up again, but no, that's the game. The ball touches the dirt, and GOAT take game one. But what a close one it was to start us off. What a close one to start us off as Valkpost. They may have conceded, but really, all those saves, 4 saves, only 6 shots in the way of GOAT. I think Valkpost put up a great fight. Their defense was not the problem. Their offense was. I think they need to work a bit on their offense. They got 5 shots, and they couldn't put one in, and they really need to make that change. They need to make a change here, and I think that would help them fight back into the series and really make a difference. Welcome, Seer. Welcome, Valkyrie, to the chat. Good question, Seer. You participate in the chat. You just tell me you want to play in the next one, and if I have space, I throw you in the next show match. There's no, sign-up sheet or anything like that. I'm just throwing people into these show matches as we go today. The next show match will be a 3v3. We started with a 1v1. Here we are in the 2v2. And we will next up do a 3v3. That will not be the last one of the day, but we're going to do a 3v3 after this. So if you're interested, Seer, stick around the chat, and when I'm putting people into the match, remind me of your in-game name, and I'll add you to the party. Here we go. Valkyrie says it's you. From Garbo. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, Valkyrie, you're putting up a good fight here. I think you guys can turn the series around, but you got to do it without, too much trouble here in game 2. If you go down 2-0, it'll be really tough, as Suspect wants that to be a rowdy. He manages to score with just 20 seconds off the clock. Igor let the ball go by him, maybe intentional, maybe not. Either way, Valkyrie can't quite get the save, and Tripos can't either. That's a 1-goal lead the way of GOAT. GOAT have themselves another lead here. They only won the first game by 1 goal. I don't think 1 goal will be enough here. I think Valkyrie and Tripos are finally going to get themselves on the board. But, they've got a lot of time to do it, but they certainly have to. We'll see if they can get it done. Skarmy and Seer will play in the next match. That'll be a lot of fun, as well as just Woozy. For sure, yep, all 3 of you can make it into the next one, and Eagle for that matter. Eagle saying hi to Valk. Valk is playing, Eagle. You probably noticed, maybe not. And then Seer says your rank graph is a roller coaster. Oh, I appreciate whoever's spamming the hearts. Thank you very much. I can see that. And now it continues. Those hearts are interesting. Honestly, I don't know when YouTube added those. I'm pretty sure they had them when I started, but no one ever used them. Recently, you guys have been doing those more often. I appreciate it when I see them. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think my rank graph is probably more of a roller coaster, Seer. I don't play enough for it to be have any stability at all. So I feel you. Blue Cat Smurf Skarmy. Oh, that's a deep cut. Not actually that deep of a cut, but my favorite logo from the tournament, from Crew Fight. That was a blast. And I know it's been a bit and I haven't done it yet, but trust me, I'm going to work on a video for that, and it's going to be fantastic. There were so many storylines from that tournament. It was a blast. A lot of fun. I'm looking forward to retelling that tale in a more condensed format. Obviously the whole tournament was a blast, but it was a very long tournament. Oh, speaking about making things long, Tripos trying to extend this series, and he finally gets a goal here for Valkpost. I didn't think they were going to be perfect swept, but, they were getting to the point where it was like, when are they going to score a goal? They finally get one on the board, and what better timing than with 3 minutes to go to tie up the game here. They are right back into things. And let's see how it goes. Eagle says, whenever there's room, throw Aklon an invite. For sure, Eagle, for sure. Seer says, Blue Smurf Cat's on top. And yeah, that was a fun one. I think you guys got 3rd place, if I remember right, and that was a blast. That 3rd place match, that was chef's kiss. You guys made quite the comeback, if I recall. It was either the comeback or preventing a comeback, but either way, it was a close series, and it was quite epic. Here we go. Oh, a save from Igor, nearly a goal, but the side of GOAT, they're managing to hold. Well, both teams actually are holding the defense quite strong. Of course, as I say, they're holding them to very few goals. Tripos finally puts one in. A miss from Suspect, another miss from Igor, and that cost them there a bit of a double commit, and they can't come up with the ball. They're now down. They have half the game to make a comeback, score a goal too. Let's see if they can do it. Oh, Sear still needs his credits. I guess we have to figure that out then. Here we go. A chance for Suspect. It's actually past Igor. Oh, but Igor doesn't make contact. And Tripos and Valkyrie, they're going to be in a 2v1 now. Can they make anything of this situation? Valkyrie flip reset, but no, can't quite get that one done. That would have been a beautiful flip reset. Would have been fantastic to really give them hope in this series. But speaking of hope in this series, they are up a goal now. And all they have to do is win this game, and they're right back into things. Suspect trying to put his team tie the game a bit. Instead, can't come up with the ball. Igor now, his own chance. That's a shot. Easy save for Valkyrie, but do they get it done? They do. Suspect now with the ball. Past one. Tree post in net. Tree post makes contact. And this has been a close match. I think this might be our closest one of the day. The 1v1 ended up not being all that close. Invincible won 3-1 in this best of 5. Maybe we'll see a game 5. Hard to know. It could be our first game 5 of the day. It also could be our first sweep of the day. Nothing is out of the possibilities here. Nothing out of the realm of possibilities. Let's see what happens. Sorry about that. Grabbing some water, and let us indeed see what happens here, because I kind of believe in the Valk Post comeback. I think they have it in them. Only down a game, not much of a comeback. I believe in it. But on the other hand, GOAT, I think they've looked like the stronger individual players. If they can get their rotation together, I think they'll be able to stamp out the side of Outposts and really take some dominant victories, score more goals. I'm really surprised how low scoring they've been. I think they have the most explosive offense, and they've really been held to a really low 1 goal a game at this point. And 1 goal a game is really surprising from them. So let's see if they can change things up here and get some more scoring. And that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it, Scarmy. Glad to hear it, Seer. I'm glad you guys got that sorted. Very awesome. Fooney says he was hunting ghosts. That sounds fun in a spirit box. I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe you're playing Phasmophobia or something. Fun game. I haven't played that much. I don't own it. I play it with somebody else. I forget who. But, holy moly guacamole. What do you mean by that, Fooney? But here we go. If Igor can't get this and he doesn't, Valkyrie, I don't know why Valkyrie kept the ball up there. There's now a chance for Suspect to keep the ball in the air. He does. Suspect, this was a mistake from Valkyrie. Do they concede? No. A save at the last moment, and Valkpost take game 2. Oh boy, but that one was nearly a doozy after Valkyrie kept the ball up in an unnecessary spot. They had a 2-1 lead. Valkyrie keeping the oldest Rule 1, keeping the ball in the air at 0 seconds. Respect to Valkyrie for doing that. And, you know, Suspect nearly made the most of it. Nearly made the most of it. But we move on with a tied series right into the next game. It's 1-1. I'm going to tell the players that. Tied series. And this is definitely going to be a fun one. I can already tell. It's going to be a close one. I think Valkpost are just rotating better as a duo, while GOAT have some of the more individual talent. But neither Suspect nor Igor are individually talented enough to really solo play a goal. So despite being more talented, it really isn't being very fruitful right now. And I think they're going to have to work on their rotations, work on their defense. Not even their defense, their offense. What am I saying? They've been held to 1 goal a game. They've also held their opponents to 1 goal a game. Both defenses are very strong right now. I think we need to see better offense, probably from both teams, if I'm going to be real. Both teams need that better offense to kind of change things up. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Suspect. Can they get a goal? Not quite. Not quite. There's a chance, though. Valkyrie. Oh, but Valkyrie can't keep it on target. Oh, Suspect, no, can't quite get it in either. Fooney wants to get in next game. And you know what? For sure, Fooney. We'll try and get you in next one. It is a 3v3. It'll be fun. I know we've already got... I think we have 6 players at this point. So, Fooney, you're probably number 6. Here we go. Suspect, an opportunity. First goal, flip, reset, but no. And Valkyrie actually read that very well. Valkyrie, I'm surprised. I forget what rank they were. I think they're a bit higher than I thought they were. Excuse me. Because they've been playing very well, especially these last couple games after game 1. Let's see here. Can Suspect get a solo play going? That's past 1, but can't get it past 2, and that's exactly been the problem. Suspect has had these solo play pop-off potential, but he can only get it past 1 opponent, not 2. Tree post, nearly a goal there, can't quite get the contact. And we've got a minute 30 off the clock, and neither team has been able to separate themselves and score a goal. Let's see if they can change anything. Welcome, Egg. Welcome to the chat. Valkyrie, that's a nice one. Gets his team on the board. Her team, I'm not recording, his team on the board. Valkyrie putting this to a 1-0. And you know what? They have really fought back. They've really bounced back, have Valpost. After losing game 1, they've really put things right back in the mix. But here we go. Egg, I read your comment. You said, what rank is this Showmatches? These are around, what was it, diamonds? I think these are diamond. I know Tree Post is Champ 1, so at least one player is in Champ 1. So we'll say high diamond about, not quite plat, folks. I Show Strength, welcome as well. Your SSL, you haven't played in months. No worries, Egg. And yeah, I mean, lower ranks can look all out of whack. I know people like other YouTubers, not myself, have done those guess the rank videos. And sometimes it's really hard when you're looking at the worst or the best moments. It can be hard to place players. But yeah, these players, I don't believe anyone's in plat. Maybe Valkyrie. Valkyrie might be plat. I don't recall. But the other 3 players are all diamond or champ. There we go. Suspect tying the game right back up. That's what you like to see. Keeping this one close. We have a tie game. And, you know, tied series, tie game. The winner of this goes on match point. It's a massive advantage. You definitely want to be the winner of this game. Let's see if they can get it done. But yeah, Egg, I Show Strength, welcome both of you to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. It's champ. Yeah, it's definitely at least Tree Post is champ. I'm 99% sure Igor is champ as well. Malibu was the only one that I thought might have been plat, but after how Valkyrie, who is Malibu by the way, Malibu / Valkyrie, I think they're diamonds. Looking at them play right now, I mean they've been playing like they're in diamond. I think the plat moments, trust me, we all have them. There definitely are plat moments. What I was getting at is that we all have those plat moments, especially myself. I myself am in Champ 1, Diamond 3, and I go back and forth, and yeah, the plat moments are there. This was a nice goal from Igor. I don't think that was a plat moment at all. A nice angle, bouncing it off the ground, gets his team a lead, and suddenly GOAT are in the lead again, the first time in a while, and they have really improved, I think. I was talking about getting more offense out of them. They scored 2 goals this game, a nice improvement, and that's exactly what we want to see. Exactly what we want to see. So let's see what happens. Welcome, ENJE, to the chat. Welcome. I hope you're having a good one. It is a close one, Egg. It's a close one. A lot of fun. And I Show Strength says there's no Diamond 5, and I think Eagle was making a joke. Iron 6 is Scarmy. Yeah. And when I play Valorant, I am also Iron 6. Indeed. And then, what do we got? Egg says, no offense, there's a ton of plat moments in this match. There have been. Part of the problem is ping. So Tree Post is the highest ranked player, and they're on high ping, which definitely makes a difference. They are a North American player playing on European servers. The rest of these 3 players are in Europe, so we're on European servers. And yeah, it's been a close one. I think Tree Post may be the highest individual skill, or at least the highest individual rank. But he's struggled a bit in part, I'd say, because of the server. Let's see here, though. Tree Post, nice contact, but, you know, that's just going to give the ball right back to Suspect. Suspect then coughs up the ball to Valkyrie, and I think a bit of boomer ball here at times. An opportunity for Valkyrie, but they can't quite hold on to the ball. Let's see here, what can these other players do? I think you got to look out. I'd say the difference makers got to be Suspect 4 GOAT, and as I was thinking it, saying it, Suspect gets goal 3, and his team's up 2 now. GOAT, a huge lead, the biggest lead for them of the series, and that's exactly what they needed in the final moments of this game 3. They might take the lead here, not only in the game, but in the series as well, and that's absolutely massive moving into game 4 to be on match point. And Sean, yeah, oh, if you want to, sure, Sean, you can be in the next one after that, for sure. Bronze 5, crazy. And then Pat says you're very serious about casting. I know, Foodie, I know. Here we go. Oh, an opportunity, but Tree Post can't sink it, and with 20 seconds to go, they needed that. That was a desperate need for Valpost, and they might lose the game here. Oh, especially with that bump. Valkyrie making things worse for her teammate, or his teammate, Tree Post. I don't even know. Tree Post can't... They got to save, but it won't mean anything. They're going to lose this game, go down in the series, and we're going to be looking at match point for GOAT. GOAT are on match point now. Let's see if they can close out the series. ENJE, great question. We are doing show matches right now. You are welcome to watch or participate. We've got more people are going to be joining in future show matches. You're always welcome to. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to do a 3v3 following this. It's going to be a blast. But we're not done with this yet. It's best of 5, and GOAT have won 2 games. Valkpost have won 1, so we are not over yet. If GOAT win the next game, that is the series done and dusted. On the other hand, if Valkpost win the next game, we're going to head our way to Champions Field for Game 5. And that's going to be a fun one. I Show Strength saying Mr. Beast at 200 million. Pretty cool. I don't think he's the first YouTuber to reach 200 million. I do believe, what's the Indian company? He would be the first individual YouTuber to reach 200 million. But there's a company that already has 200 million. I Show Strength. But speaking of that, Just Woozy also said, do you want to be an RLCS caster? And if you're talking to me, the answer is kind of. I would absolutely love to be an RLCS caster. But I know that is that's the kind of thing where you have to make it your career, and I am probably not making that my career, if that makes sense. This is something I really enjoy, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I would love to cast RLCS, but I don't think I'm going to ever put the time commitment in that I would have to, just because I don't have the time to put that kind of commitment in. But I would love to. It would be a lot of fun. Oh, T-Series, that's what it is. Yeah, that's it. But he would be the first individual, which honestly matters more. I mean, companies... There's a lot of advantages to having a production company behind you. Although, I mean, at this point, Mr. Beast kind of have his own... He has his own production company, if we're being real. But he didn't start... He certainly didn't have those advantages starting out. He had to grow into it. Here we go. Tree post. Maybe a goal here, but no. Suspect does make it back in time. He made it back in time, and I think Mr. Beast is growing faster than them. So I don't think he's going to pass them soon, per se. But if he keeps up the rate of growth, he may pass them. Here we go. Valkyrie nearly gets a goal. Can't quite. Tree post, though, will put this one in. And that is a lead for Valkpost. Their first lead in a while, and a desperately needed one. They're trying to force a Game 5, and that's a brilliant shot from Tree post off the pass. Maybe a pass, maybe a miss from Valkyrie. Either way, that puts Valkpost right back into the series. I appreciate it, Scarmy. I appreciate the kind words. There's so much lightning and hail in Lahore right now. It's loud and scary. You can't sleep. Oh, I am very sorry about that, Invincible. Hopefully, the storm dies down for you. You know, storms can be never fun, especially with hail. I hate hail. Rain, well, at least where I am, it rains a lot, and it's usually not that bad. But hail can be very frustrating. It's pretty rare, though, where I live. Here we go. Valkyrie, we got Eagle cheering on Valkyrie in the chat. Let me know what you're in. I haven't mentioned it a lot, but GOAT has 67% of the fan vote. You have to imagine most people believe they're going to close it out here in this game, but maybe not. We've got 12 votes. If you're a viewer and you haven't voted yet, what are you doing? Let me know who you think are going to win the series. We've got Valkpost and GOAT. It could go either way. A third of chat cheering on Valkpost. At least that's 4 viewers, 8 viewers going the way of GOAT. Let's see what happens. Ali making no sense. I don't know what you mean. I Show Strength. You voted Valkpost. No worries. You can vote for who you want to vote for, you know? Valkpost can definitely make a comeback. It's not impossible. Tree post, though, he's going to have to make a race back for the save. There we go. Valkyrie, a really nice touch. And, oh, Tree post, it was nearly a brilliant pass as well. It still was a good touch to buy their team some time. And Tree post nearly made the most of it. Valkyrie, oh, that's past him now. Igor, is this going to be a goal? It could be, but Tree post gets the save. Nearly a dunk from Igor. You know, Valkpost may have the lead in this game, but it's going to be a close one, especially if they're missing passes like that. Valkyrie misread the pass. Suspect eats that up for dinner. Gets the nice cut on the pass and intercepts the pass and gets a goal. And that's a tie game. A great time for GOAT to tie the game. They have a lot of time left, a minute 53. Whoever gets the next goal, based on the way these games have been low scoring, whoever gets the next goal, that may be the series if it is GOAT. Meanwhile, if it's Valkpost, we might get a Game 5. Oh, and as I say that, GOAT do take the lead. Suspect gets goal number 2 for himself and his team. And GOAT suddenly are looking like they want to call a game here. They want to call the series. Valkyrie racing back, couldn't make the save. That's unfortunate timing for Valkyrie and Valkpost. They're in trouble. They're in trouble here. So if Mooney says it's about the casting, well, let me know what your idea is in Discord then, or whatever it is. Ishan says you don't like the attitude. Oh, Ishan Ali. I didn't even, Ishan, I didn't even notice your last name was Ali. I always just call you Ishan or Twisted Tide. Here we go. A nice goal to tie the game. I got distracted by chat. Guys, don't argue in chat. It's alright. I show strength, and Ishan, you guys, there's nothing to argue about. It's all fun and games here. The show matches, I like things to be respectful. But, if you think the gameplay looks like plat, that's alright to say. Nothing wrong with that. They aren't plat, though, but, they certainly have had some plat moments. I think the gameplay is really tightened up here. It was really tight in Game 1, and I think we're back to that really tight defensive style of gameplay. Although, of course, both teams have scored 2 goals, so maybe not quite so defensive. Here we go. Let's see if either team can score. That's an opportunity, but Tree Post can't put it in. 53 seconds. Let's see what can happen here. Let's see if either team can make a comeback. Yeah, guys, this is a fast-paced chat. I'm being distracted by the chat. You know who isn't distracted? Valkyrie, scoring with 36 seconds remaining. That's a goal for Valkyrie, and that might be the Game 5 forcer. Let's see. Golden Goat is Valkyrie's in-game title, and that was a Golden Goat move. Valkyrie puts the team on their back. Valkpost, all they've got to do is hold on for the last 36 seconds, and they are going to take this game and force ourselves to a Game 5. Let's see what can happen here. Guys, keep it respectful, folks. We don't need an argument. Nobody here should be taking anything too serious. Don't forget, it's all a game of car soccer. We're just having fun. You guys aren't even playing. Here we go. Suspect, what's he got? Not enough. 10 seconds to go. Suspect's going to be desperate now. They have to score with at least some time on the clock. We've seen it before from someone. We had a 0-second goal earlier today. Can we get another one? Igor keeps him alive. Suspect, but no, they can't. And Valkpost forced Champions Field. Here we go, guys. Our first Game 5 of the day. Everybody get hype in chat. It's going to be a fun one. We've got ourselves into a Game 5 situation. Game 5 situation, folks. I'm going to make it Champs Field. So, whoa, wait, what are we having in the chat? Okay, I'm being distracted here, folks. We've got, let me get the next game going, and then I'm gonna go through chat. Guys, don't, stop, nobody get disrespectful. I don't know who started it. It doesn't really matter. Just stop being disrespectful, Alright, here we go. Champs Field coming up. Last game of the match, folks. This is the decider. This is the ultimate one. The Game 5 to decide everything. Valkpost versus Goat. Who can do it? Who can get the victory here? Here we go. We're going to start this one. Hey guys, keep it respectful. Come on, everybody, keep it respectful. Keep it respectful, folks. I don't have to give any timeouts in the chat, folks. Come on, keep it respectful. Just know we're arguing. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but gotta keep things respectful. Oh, nicely done from Suspect. That's an early lead for Goat. Exactly what they wanted after dropping the last game. Tree Post, a miss from Valkyrie, and Tree Post couldn't quite make contact. A double tap from Suspect, brilliantly played, and Goat have a lead here. Goat have a lead. Come on, guys, be respectful. Come on, folks. Folks, be respectful. Here we go. Oh, Valkyrie, nicely done. Tied up the game here. Early, too. It's with about 30 seconds off the clock. The Valkpost, they wasted no time in tying this game up. And we have got a close one here. We've got a close series. And let's see here how we go, how it furthers. Tying game. A lot of time on the clock. I could see this going either way. I think it goes back to what I was saying earlier. I think originally we saw a lot of individual talent out of Goats. And then early, we also saw a lot of really good rotations out of the other side. I think Valkpost had solid rotations. Both teams were solid in the rotations. Both teams had solid mechanics, but that's just the strengths. But the further the series has gone on, I think it's evened up a bit. I think we're seeing more passing plays from Suspect and Igor. They're playing off of each other more. And on the flip side, I think we're seeing some unlocked individual mechanics from the side of Valkpost. I think Valkyrie has really stepped up in a much bigger way than I expected. And this is a really close one. This is a really close one. This could go either way. I have no idea. We'll see how it goes. Don't go anywhere after this one, guys. After this best of 5, we are right into the next one. We're going to have a 3v3 to follow. We've got Reppy in the chat. Welcome to the chat. Reppy, you can definitely join in a future show match today, as Suspect says he wants to win the one happening right now. He's got himself goal 2 for himself individually, goal 2 for his team. Let me fact check that. And indeed, it is goal 2 for Suspect individually and his team. And his team, they're trying to win this series and keep it going. Welcome, yeah, or ENJ, not even welcome. You've been hanging around. I appreciate you, ENJ, for being here. And yes, you guys can get in. We might have a full 3v3, but after this 3v3, the next match, there'll be another. There's at least 2 more show matches left, and everyone in the chat right now should be able to get into one of them, including Reppy and ENJE and Scarmy for that matter. I don't know if the 1v1 Scarmy, but maybe. But yes, we'll get them going. And speaking of getting going, Suspect has a hat trick. Brilliantly played from Suspect, air dribbles it in, and what a time to have a hat trick. These have been some low scoring games, but Suspect, I guess he didn't get the memo, as he's put his team up by 2 goals now. Maybe looking for another one, but no, it's going to pitch back the other way. Is that in? Not quite. It bounces off the sidewall, but that's dangerous. Tree post, double tap, no! Valkyrie overcommitted, but now it's open the other way. Valkyrie can't quite put it on target. That was a strange series of events. Both teams having open nets, no one capitalizing. And here we go, another open net, and it is! Tree post puts it in. What a goal. What a game. They're only down by 1. Folks, this is a close one indeed. 1 goal down. We got ENJE, I don't know what rank you are, but you don't have to be any particular rank. I think most people in the channel are around Diamond or Champ. So if you were Champ or even low Grand Champ, that would probably be best. But you could be Diamond, Plat, even lower, higher, it doesn't matter. If you are SSL, that might be a problem. But we'd figure it out. So no worries at all. And same thing, Reppy. I don't know if you heard me, but I don't think you'll be in the very next one, Reppy. But you'll be in A1 today if you stick around. I don't know if you can be in the very next one. We'll see. Your Diamond 2, perfect ENJE. That's quite around the area of a lot of people. So perfect. And Sean says, oh, no problem if they're SSL. And I get you, Sean. You love to play with an SSL. You know, speaking of who would want to be in it with an SSL right now, maybe the team in blue, Valkpost, but you know what? They're still in it. So what am I saying? They've got 2 minutes to get a goal here, bounce back, and with demos like that, they're going to give themselves the ball and a real chance here. Valkyrie, what can they do? Actually, 50 with Suspect, but Tripos now, they're going to get a chance on the ball. That's a boom down the field. I think Tripos should have kept the ball a little closer to the chest. Instead, Igor got a chance on it. They also boom it away. A bit of boomer ball both directions. I don't think either team's held onto the ball for an extended period of time. Valkyrie, maybe Tripos is going to connect with this. No, instead it is Valkyrie, but dumped by Igor. That's a shot on target. Not quite. If it was, that would have been dangerous. Instead, it goes into the corner. Suspect, that's on target. Tripos with the save. With a minute 30, we're going to need to see more than saves out of Outpost. They've got to get a goal here, or this is going to be the end of it. Valkyrie, is that a chance? Not quite. Very close. ENJE says they're supersonic bronze, and I appreciate that. Seer, Champ 3. Easy SSL says, yeah, we've got people from all over the ranks, all over. Ram Batula, welcome to the chat. This is not a private match, or it is, rather, but it's not name password. This is party only. I am inviting people to a show match. It's a best of 5, and speaking of that, Tripos ties up this game just like the series is tied up 2 games apiece. They have played almost 5 games of Rocket League. We are a minute away from the 5th game ending. And we might see some overtime here, as Tripos does not want his team to lay down and die. The winner of this game wins the series, and Valkpost is not giving up without a fight. We have a tie game. But yeah, welcome to the chat, Ram. I hope you enjoy this stream. It's some fun show matches, and you're welcome to join in future show matches, just not this very one itself. Here we go. Reppy, ENJE. I'm trying to get you guys both in. Here we go, though. 49 seconds. I'm going to get into casting this one here, as we have a doozy of a close one. A nice 50 from Tripos, but Suspect gets the ball. That's on target. Valkyrie with the nice save. Tripos grabs the corner boost. That might be a necessity. Instead, Agora can't quite make contact. Suspect going to be forced to carry this air dribble. He gets it over Tripos. Valkyrie jumps early to the sidewall, and that ended up being the right call, but it is on dangerous, on target. Igor B scores with 25 seconds to go. Igor puts his team on his back. He calls game here. It wasn't necessarily the speediest of shots, but Valkyrie and Tripos can't make contact, and we have a lead with a goal with 25 seconds to go. ENJE, there, it's all around the same, Rick. It's all around the same. But here we go, nearly in overtime. It still can be, but we're going to need to see Tripos and Valkyrie level up here with 15 seconds. They need to make a difference. What was that? They almost left the net open, but here we go, 10 seconds. Valkyrie has the ball. They're going to have to put this one central. Do they? They do, but Igor has a nice save. 3 seconds. This is the last chance. The ball may touch dirt. Instead, Tripos is going to try and keep this up. He does. Ball is in the air. Dunked. Valkyrie keeps this one up. Can they do anything with it, though? That might be the end, and it is. Off of the bump. Goat takes this game 5 and wins the series. Igor B steps up, stands up, and calls game. What a series, folks. That was another close one. Our first game 5 of the day. What a blast. I hope you enjoyed that. Woo! It all works out, folks. That was so much fun. Let me know who you were cheering on in the chat. That was an absolute blast. It definitely could have went either way. 65% of you, 17 votes. So that would be about, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 maybe? 12 votes to 5, let's say, voted for, voting for GOAT. And, you know, it makes sense. I think a lot of people thought GOAT would be the ones to pull it off, and they did. So, a lot of fun. Valkyrie, no worries. Thank you to all 4 players. I usually do, so I forgot to say thank you to everybody that played. Thank you, Valkyrie, Tripos, Igor, and Suspect. Whether you won or lost, it still was a blast. I hope you had fun as well. And don't go anywhere, folks. We're getting right back into more show matches. We're going to have a 3v3 next up. And thank you all for playing. So, thank you all for playing. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get right into the next lobby here. So if you want to play, definitely... Oh, I've accidentally get into the next game. If you want to play, definitely add me if you haven't already. My in-game Epic ID is AskPat13, same as the channel. And we're going to get folks in here. I know we've got a few. So let's get everybody that I know was waiting. And I'm not going to remember everybody that was waiting. All right. Well, that's not quite right. Who are we waiting on? Who is wanting to play? I'm already forgetting. Maddie is, I believe. Fooney was waiting. Let's get Fooney in here. If I invite you, please do join. Woozy, yeah, Woozy. What's your in-game name? Ram as well. Reppy. Oh, we've got too many people. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Everyone's spamming. Oh, we have too many people. Oh, this is not good. Woozy, remind me what's your in-game name. I remember you being around. And then ENJ and Reppy as well, if we can get them all in. I think Ram, you might be too late. Scarmy. Oh, Scarmy was around first. And I think Seer was in before ENJE. So it's... Are you sure that's your name, Woozy? Because I don't see you. I don't see you on my friends list. Woozy, invite me to a party and then I'll know who you are. But here we go. TRK wants to join, sure. We should have got Scarmy in, right? So we did. We got Scarmy in, we got Maddie is, we got Fooney, Akalon. We're also trying to get Woozy, and I think we're trying to get Seer. And I think that's going to be it. Let me see if I can find Seer. How do I not see either of you? Seer, I don't see you either. Oh, I see Seer. Okay, we've got Seer in. And now we're just waiting on Woozy. Woozy, I don't see you. You gotta join the game, Woozy. Wait a minute. I don't get it. How do I see Woozy? That's weird. Woozy, do you have yourself showing like you're offline or something? Let me know what you guys think of the music, by the way. It's a bit new music. Aw, man, we lost our peak. We had a peak of 16 viewers. I appreciate everyone for sticking around for the next series. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, ENJ and Reppy, you guys joined a bit too late. Other people have been around. Ashan, you're going to play in the one after this, right? Stormy Teacup. Reppy really wants it. I don't see just Woozy. I can't find him. I know you've been waiting, ENJE, but you've only been waiting for like a few games. Some people have been here since like the first series, still waiting. Ah, we've got too many people. Aha! Okay, we figured it out. Alright, folks, we figured it out. We've got our people for the first match. Reppy and ENJ, you have dibs on the next one with Ishan. So we've got Ishan, ENJ, and Reppy. You're in the next one. I'm sorry you're not in this one, but you're in the next one. I invited you, Dior. You've got to accept it. You've got to accept it, Woozy. If you don't accept it, I'm going to have to get somebody else in. I'll send it again. One last time. I have invited you, Woozy. Alright, wait a minute. Where is Reppy? Reppy, I haven't... Or not Reppy. Woozy, sorry. Woozy. I've invited you so many times. You guys have got to pick team names. Alright, we've got them all in. Perfect. Well, I appreciate the kind words, Ram. I'm not quite actually hired. Sorry, everyone that wanted to get in and couldn't get in. We're going to get into the next one. Blue Cat Smurfs, that's perfect. One moment. Let me get the logo for that. If you guys have any team names you've played under before that I have the logos for, that would be excellent. I'm going to slowly amass a list of logos. I need to do that. The way my software works is I just have to have a link to it, like a web link. Here we go. Let me make it so you guys can see the in-game chat, because you guys are all probably wondering, just watching on the stream, what is happening? Here we go. This is what's happening. It's a chat. Here we go. Blue Cat Smurfs, and then... Got it. Okay, stop spamming, folks. Alright. We got Blue Cat Smurfs versus... I don't know their name. Fortnite Battle Pass. That's the name, folks. They've gone with it. Fortunately, that's too long to fit. That's okay. Alright, here we go. Fortnite Battle Pass versus Blue Cat Smurfs. If you give me a moment, folks, I'm going to be able to get a logo here. One moment. Oh, this is too much. Too much happening, but we're gonna get right into the next one. If I just have a moment. And that's good. Okay, we are ready. Best of 5. Everybody ready? It's gonna be you teams. Let me know, chat, what you think. Who do you think is going to come out victorious? Let's start a new poll before we actually start the match for once. Who will win the series? Alright. EU it is. I think everyone... You know what? We're not Champions Field, but that's okay. I appreciate it, Ram. Thank you for the sub, guys. I've been I've been missing chat. I'm so sorry if I didn't see any of your chat messages the last like 2 minutes that I've been setting this up. But I was setting up the game. We're here. We're ready. We're live with our third series of the day. Blue Cat Smurfs versus Fortnite Battle Pass. This is going to be a blast, folks. We've got Blue Cat Smurfs versus Fortnite Battle Pass. It is Funi, Akalon, and who is it? Just Woozy versus Maddie's, Seer, and Skarmy, and they nearly start off with a goal to do the Blue Cat Smurfs. Instead, it is saved away. Fortnite Battle Pass, a brand new pickup squad. The other side, Blue Cat Smurfs have a core that have played together. Skarmy and Seer have played together before. They are connecting once again on a team. Let's see here what they can do. I believe these teams are evenly matched, but it's hard to know. So let me know in chat if you believe they're evenly matched, and let's see what we do. It's 3v3 next, I believe, Reppy, to try and get... Yeah, what usually happens, Reppy, is I would like to do 1v1s, but I also would like to have as many people play that want to play as possible. So I end up doing 3v3. But it might be 2v2. Depends on how many people we have wanting to play. As Seer gets a nice save. A dangerous look for Fortnite Battle Pass, but they can't quite sink the shot. Still a good look, though. Still a good look. But yeah, Ram, I do really appreciate the sub. That should put us closer to our goal. Our goal is 480 today. In fact, we're at 477. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. We are getting much closer to our goal. It'd be awesome to hit the goal today. I really appreciate it. You making that a reality. Speaking of reality, Woozy trying to put a goal on the board and make a lead for Fortnite Battle Pass a reality. Instead, the reality remains 0-0. Here we go. A chance from Seer. Instead, Woozy gets the ball away down the other field. A bit of boomer ball. I said this last game, and in 3v3, it's getting even worse. Both teams just booming the ball back and forth and back again. That play there, Maddie is putting it down the field, highlighting my comment. No one really holding on to the ball here. Finally, a chance for Blue Team to hold on to the ball, but Blue Cat Smurfs are going to give it right back to Fortnite Battle Pass. This time, solo play potential from Funi. Can they make a double tap contact? They do make a 50-50, but it's still not enough. As Mattias is going to get a free ball here for Blue Cat Smurfs. Do they get boost? They do. A 50 with Funi. Here's an opportunity. Pass one, pass two, but can't get the third. Akalon, a brilliant read, and keeps his team score sheet clean. Fortnite Battle Pass will certainly allow a goal eventually, but they're trying to keep that 0 on the scoreboard as long as possible. About 2 minutes have gone by. Another 3 to go. That may be goal 1, and it is. Seer just popped it over the defense, and Blue Cat Smurfs take our first goal of the series, our first lead of the series. And this was all just a mistake Not just from Akalon, I think from his teammate Woozy passing the ball to the other team. Bit of a mistake there. We got fans in the chat for both teams. Valkyrie in the chat repping Akalon. We have Stormy Teacup. You do. There is not a massive queue, Stormy Teacup. Should not be more than 6 people. There's only 3 people I know of waiting in queue right now, so you're certainly welcome to join in. We got Stormy Teacup as well. I should write this down, but I don't. But I know there's 3 others, so you may make 4. And that would be enough for a 2v2, and we get more, we can make it a 3v3. But Reppy, it's probably 2v... It's definitely 2v2 or 3v3 anyway, Reppy. No worries, ENJE, so no worries. Sean rooting for Battle Pass. Yeah, Fortnite Battle Pass, they could make the comeback. They're down a goal, but very early, and as I mentioned, they're down a goal. Of course, it immediately gets tied up. Caster curse here for the Blue Cat Smurfs. Funi was too much to handle. A simple shot, but when no one is back, it's not a simple save, and Funi read that defense like a book. He puts it where no one can save it, and with 2 minutes to go, it could go either way. And you know what also could go either way? The fan vote. 8 people have voted in the chat. 4 for Blue Cat Smurfs, 4 for Fortnite Battle Pass. And we have a tie vote here. We have a lot of fans going both ways, and it will be interesting to see not only who takes the series, but who takes the fan vote. Let me know in chat who you're cheering on. We got a Sean also cheering on Battle Pass. Let's see what happens here. Valkyrie and Sean both trying to cheer for the team in orange. And you know what? What a goal to tie it up for them. They're right back into things. But here, that might be a goal from Seer, but no, it is saved away. Maddie is now with the G2 decal. Can he get anything done? Not quite. Not quite. And the ball is going to fall the way of Seer now. Up in the air, gets it past 1. Can he get it past 2? Not quite, but it is past Skarmy. Oh, not quite on target, but that was a nice snapshot from Skarmy. I'm surprised we haven't heard more from Skarmy during the series. Yeah, I think he'll look to him to be the scorer for his team, be the sharp shooter. Best shooting potential on his team. Instead, Seer's been the one leading the offense. Skarmy may be playing more of a defensive role here in the early game of the series, the game 1. But with 4 minutes gone, this game is getting late game potential. Tie game, getting to near the golden goal territory. Not quite there yet, but a goal here would certainly make you feel a lot more comfortable about the rest of this game, the rest of this series. Let's see who's going to be that team to score that goal first. Skarmy, an opportunity, but no, Akalon takes it away right away. Seer, that's not a great save, and that's a goal from Akalon. Akalon puts his team Fortnite Battle Pass up here in the final 32 seconds. What a time to get your first goal of the series and put your team up by 1. Nicely done, Akalon. Making it look easy, quite frank. And you know what also hasn't been easy to separate is the fan vote. We are still tied. This time 10 votes, now 5 each way. Let me know if you're cheering on for Blue Cat Smurfs or Fortnite Battle Pass. It's a pretty divided chat. Pretty divided Blue Cat Smurfs, so that would have been a great goal to tie the game. But with 17 seconds, they need one desperately. Maddie is forced to make a save. Skarmy actually makes contact. 10 seconds, but it is down the field they need it to be. Skarmy, that's a pass to Seer. Funi does beat him out, but Mattias is going to get the ball here with 3 seconds to go. They just can't let it hit the ground. Mattias, a pass to Seer. Seer, it's up, it's in. Seer ties us at the horn. 0-second equalizer. We're going to see some overtime here at the start of the series. Woozy just can't quite make the save. Unfortunate for Woozy. That's going to see overtime. Unbelievable. Welcome, Tyrins, or Tyrix. Either way, welcome to the chat. How you doing? We've got overtime here in the show match. Funi trying to put his team on his back. Can't quite do it. Mattias gets the save. And you know, I was talking about Skarmy. I think Funi is the complete thing for his team as well. Skarmy and Funi are the highest ranked players on their respective teams all the way in Grand Champ 1. You have to imagine they'll be the difference makers, especially in an overtime scenario. Let's see here. Seer, been the offensive MVP so far. Oh, but they get ahead of Mattias' touch, and now the ball might go the other way. Seer, though, that's a chain dash I saw on the sidewall. That might be necessary, and it is. Seer uses the chain dash to get to the ball quickly. Skarmy, got the chance, on target, saved by Funi, and we remain in overtime. 40 seconds now gone by. Time to get crazy in the chat, and indeed it is time to get crazy. Both teams putting on some great looks. Neither can get the finishing touch here. We're almost a minute in, and we're going to need to see a little bit more offense from either team if they're going to want to be the victors. But of course, the more offensive you get, the more risks you're taking. The more risks you're taking, the riskier it is. You know, the more likely you can see. Let's see here which team decides to take the ultimate risk and whether it you know, rewards them or it costs them here in this first game of the series. No matter who loses, you're not out of it, but you want to take game one. You want to start off on the right foot, and that was nearly a start for Blue Cat Smurfs. Instead, Fortnite Battle Pass get the necessary save, but this time they won't. It's Mattias gets the goal, gets the win for his team in this first game. Blue Cat Smurfs take the lead in our series, and in a best-of-5 scenario, that one game can be all the difference. Starting us off here with a win, exactly how you wanted to see Blue Cat Smurf if you're a fan. And as I say that, they do take the lead in the fan vote chat. 58% of chat now thinking they're going to win the series. And of course, a great start for them if that will be the case. You couldn't have it any better way, I think, for morale, for momentum, than to win in game one and in overtime like that. And what a player to do it. Matty is, I believe, the lowest ranked player on his team, stepping up in that pivotal moment, sinking the goal, putting his team on top. What a game to start us off, but that's just the beginning. If you're new here, folks, this is a best of 5. It's a series. The way these esports series work, this is not esports per se, but the way a series works is you have to win 3 games to win the series. You can't just win 1 game. It's not over. You got to win 3. The first team to win 3 will win, and that means it could go all the way to 5 games. Well, it's hard to know. It could be 3 games. It could be 5. It's just the first to win 3. Aqualon and Fortnite Battle Pass are going to try and make that a reality, try and make this more than just 3 games, because they lost the first one. They're going to need to extend the series a bit here. And that was a 0-second goal, so it almost was Fortnite Battle Pass's game to win. Instead, it's the other side. It's Blue Cat Smurfs that come out on top. Welcome, ENJE. You missed a close one. What a close one you did. Missing, speaking of close ones, Fooney. That goal wasn't close at all. He gets that nice and easy ceiling shot for Fooney, and it's in, and it's a lead for the Fortnite Battle Pass team. And Fortnite Battle Pass, you know, they are well within their ability to make a comeback here. They only lost in overtime. So you have to imagine they can bounce right back, and with that goal, maybe they will. They take this game, they tie the series, anything can happen. The game's not over, the series is not over. Could go either way, for sure. We'll have to see how it goes. Certainly could go either way, though. There we go. That's an opportunity in the corner. Instead, Sears going to put it central, and it's saved away. A close one, but a nicely done save. And that means that Fortnite Battle Pass only keep a 1-goal lead instead of making it 2. Mattias, he wants more. He puts it down the field. It's a pass. Sear is there. A dunk. Another pass. Scarmy. Open net, but not quite. Sear, they'll finish the job, and they do. Tie game for Blue Cat Smurfs. Tie game at a pivotal moment to tie it. There's more than enough time on the clock for Blue Cat Smurfs to really make a game of this, really make a series of this, make this more than maybe they had originally, expected. I think they can really turn things around here and make a show of it, make a day of it. Let's see what they do, though. It's into the corner. It's central, saved by Sear, but it's still dangerous, especially with 3 minutes 30 to go in this series. You have to imagine it's going to be a close one. No matter which way it goes, Matty is off the backboard. Fooney with the save, and Aqualon's going to bang it down the field. Maybe a pass to Sear, or not a pass, a read by Sear, as he's not on the team. Oh, it would have been a brilliant angle. Sear trying to get the 90-degree shot down into the net. Instead, he can't quite make contact. But Sear is leveled up right now. He is playing lights out for his team. And you have to imagine that's exactly what Blue Cat Smurfs need if they want to take this game. Maybe take this series in a sweep. A sweep is all 3 players locking in and playing lights out Rocket League. And I think they are. I think individually they have played lights out Rocket League. Scarmy showing exactly what I mean with that brilliant read into the net, taking the 1-goal lead here. Scarmy read that all the way. A mismatch from Fooney and an open net left by Aqualon and Woozy. And that's the lead here for Blue Cat Smurfs. If they win this game, they're up 2-0. And suddenly we could be looking at a sweep. We could be looking at a sweep. Well, let's see here what happens. Mattias, he wants to make that a reality. He gets goal 3 for Blue Cat Smurfs. Unbelievable off the kickoff. Sear putting the team on his back with a brilliant pass. But Mattias, he knows how to finish. He knows how to finish. He gets the job done. He got the job done in overtime. And once again, scoring the goal off some brilliant passing from his teammates. All 3 players are firing on all 3 cylinders here. You have to imagine, we're going to need to see something new from Fortnite Battle Pass. I think they need to really step it up, not only on the defensive end, but on the offensive end. We need to see some creativity. Is this the creativity from Fooney, but it wasn't creative enough? Saved away, and now the ball's going to go the way of Sear. And that is exactly who they don't want to have the ball in their hands. Sear has been lights out for his team. Blue Cat Smurfs have been playing fantastic. Sear, a major component in that. I think if you're Fortnite Battle Pass, you need to start shutting him down. Maybe getting some demos in, some offense in. That's a chance for Macalon, but it's another save. This time, Mattias. You know, I say shut down Sear, but at the end of the day, Skarmy, Mattias, and Sear, they're all scoring goals. They're all making a difference, and you can't shut them all down, or can you? That's exactly what somehow Fortnite Battle Pass have to do if they want to make a comeback. Here's a chance. Fooney, a fake, a 50, but it's not enough. Skarmy will see the ball away, and suddenly, you know, a minute 30 left, but it's looking deadly. It's looking dangerous. Fortnite Battle Pass, they need to turn things around, and they have to do it quickly. Let's see what they can get done here in the final minute 30, or if Blue Cat Smurfs are going to take a 2-game lead. That's the first miss in a while from Skarmy. It's going to lead Sear in a 1v1, but you know what? A miss, who cares? Sear off the ball from his pass from his teammate. Skarmy gets the demo and makes up for his earlier mistake. And indeed, this is going to leave the offense an extended offensive pressure from Blue Cat Smurfs at a brilliant time to burn as much clock as possible. It's not even burning clock. They're getting good looks on that, although that one wasn't a great look. And in fact, Fooney, a counterattack of brilliant proportions. As quickly as he could, he scores off a nice counter. What was this? Just a misplay from Sear. Oh, perfect play, but the one mistake bites him. Sear commits too quickly, costs his team a goal, and with 57 seconds to go, their lead has been cut to 1. It's been cut to 1, and oh boy, close one indeed. Blue Cat should go home, says Sean. I'm not so sure. You know, don't count Fortnite out just yet. They've got a chance here. They have got a chance. Reppy patiently waiting. I'm sorry, Reppy. We'll get you in the next one. I appreciate you waiting around. I appreciate it. Here we go. Sear is into the corner. Maybe this is his chance to burn some clock. He gets it down the field. He has some boost left. Can he get it past Woozy? Not quite. Skarmy now, but again, not very far. It just goes the way of Woozy. It's another pass. Akalon, open net, not quite. Mattias is there for the stop. Fooney and Akalon double committing here. Akalon double tap Fooney. Oh, it's passed to both. And with 14 seconds, that's the worst of times. Woozy, he needs a clear. He can't get it. 10 seconds to go. And Fortnite Battle Pass are going to be desperate here. They have to score a goal, and they need it immediately. Oh, no. Dangerous times. The ball is going to stay on the ground. And Blue Cat Smurf, they walk away with one. They get themselves a 2-0 lead. And Blue Cat Smurfs are looking great. They're looking fantastic. They're looking fantastic here. Unbelievable play, I'd like to say, from the side of Blue Cat Smurfs. And I know they've been close wins, but they have been looking excellent. Sorry about not talking for a moment there. I'm trying to organize this in the chat. Everyone should be readying up, and we'll get right into our next game. This has been a blast, folks. Hopefully you... I love that, Ram. And that is hilarious. Not patiently waiting, but no, I appreciate it, Ram. I appreciate you guys waiting around. And, you know, Noah Jack, or Noah Jack, or Now Jack, I don't know how you pronounce that. Good question. You can play. Not in this series. This is a best of 5. But the moment this is over, we have one more best of 3 at least. And we still have room in that. So you're welcome to play in that one now, Jack. So if you wait around for the, next, 10, 20 minutes for this series to end, you'll be right into the next one. This series could be over in 5 minutes. You're GC perfect. We accept people of all ranks, but, you'll be one of the higher ranked players, but not by an insane margin. We have a lot of champ players, champ 2, champ 3. It will be best of 5. Yep, it will. And this could be over right now. I mean, this could be a sweep here for Blue Cat Smurfs, and getting into this series, we're at 15 seconds into this game. I think it is likely to be a sweep. I know that it's been close games, but Fortnite Battle Pass, they've looked just a step behind. I think Blue Cat Smurfs have a better rotation, maybe in part due to the fact that Seer and his teammate Skarmy have played together before. They played in the Crew Fight tournament for 14,000 credit prize pool, so they have played with high-stake matches before, and they've gotten a lot of experience together, and that does make a difference. It does make a difference. Ram is Plat 1. No worries, Ram. We'll work it out. We'll pair you with the GC, perhaps. Well, not pair. It'll be a team of 3. No worries, Ishan. A lot of us D-rank. It happens all the time. All the time, buddy. Don't you worry. Here we go. Akalon, that's a nice touch. And, we've gone a minute by here without a goal. You have to imagine the first goal. I think the first goal has won most games. I'm not fully sure. But we've only really saw a comeback in Game 1. I think Game 1 was the only major comeback. And so, Blue Cat Smurfs, they can get it done either way, I guess, now that I say that. And speaking of that, they do want to start with the score, though, and Skarmy does exactly that. He gets Blue Cat Smurfs with the lead here. And this was honestly a mistake. Funi own goal. I say Skarmy, but it was really more of a Funi goal. A mistake from Fortnite Battle Pass at a worse time. They could easily, concede here and lose the game and lose the series in a sweep. So, not a great look, especially if Seer gets another goal and it's a pass and Skarmy will get it off the pass from Seer. 2 goals, the better now are Blue Cat Smurfs, and they might run away with this one. They might run away with it. As Sean says, you got a guy, the first gamer who gave up after 1 goal, then got him back-to-back games and he still refused to play. Oh, for sure. Yeah, people, if you, by the way, I try to recall, I probably should start an actual blacklist, but if you ever quit, not like when from an unwinnable situation, but if your team still has more games left to play and you're not done in the series, if you're down 2 games to 0, don't quit, because if you quit, that's really bad look for the stream, and you might not get invited back to future show matches. No one's done that today, and I don't expect anyone to, but we had that happen a few streams ago. Here we go, though. Woozy, an opportunity. Funi now with the ball. They're down 2 goals, but they're not quite out. Akalon, he's going to need to make a difference maker, though, because they're down not only 2 goals in this game, but 2 games in this series, and they would not want to go home with the sweep. Getting swept would not be fun, and I'm sure they're going to want to keep going. I appreciate it now, Jack, or however you say your name. I really do appreciate you subscribing. Thank you very much. The goal today is, as Skarmy gets goal 3. I mentioned a runaway, and this is the start. They might be running it up to score here. About half the game gone, and they are looking much the better. But as I was saying now, Jack, I appreciate your subscription, and we're at 1 away from our goal. Our goal today is 480 subscribers. We're nearly there. I appreciate all the new viewers, especially if you subscribe. It helps me grow. It's completely free, and it helps you get notified when I go live or put out new videos. I'll make videos about Rocket League and Rocket League Esports, and you're welcome to check them out. Obviously, we're in the off-season. Maybe you didn't know that. We're in the off-season for Rocket League Esports, so I'm doing show matches, and they're a lot of fun. I stream like this every Saturday and every Thursday, and I also do tournaments every so often, so I also stream on Sundays from time to time. So definitely check it out, and I hope to see you in future streams. And stick around this one now, Jack. I really appreciate it. Here we go. Storming Teacup also saying it's hype, and this game is hype. If you're cheering on Blue Cat Smurfs, certainly you're having a very hype match. I'd like to see this one go a little more close, but you know what? Sometimes you just like a clinic, and this might have been a clinic. Oh, that would have been great timing if Skarmy put that in. Not quite clinical shooting, but it has been clinical defense from the side of Blue Cat Smurfs as Skarmy gets another save away from the back wall. Matty is, what can you do? Oh, that's a mistake, a double commit, a bump, and suddenly this could be an opportunity, especially as we've seen Fortnite Battle Pass know how to counter. They know how to take advantage of the opponent's mistakes. Woozy, a great example as he clears this one down along the field. What can he do? Woozy, oh, it's past him. Matty is, no one making contact. Woozy, a chance, but Skarmy gets the save. And with a minute 30 to go, this is looking like the series is done and dusted, especially after that's a save from Seer. I don't imagine that Fortnite Battle Pass can battle back. I think this is going to be the victory here for Blue Cat Smurfs. It'll be the first sweep of the day. Maybe the most mismatched, although a lot of the games were close. It still looks like a bit of a mismatch. I think Blue Cat Smurfs have not only better mechanics, they look to have better rotations, more solid play. Akalon, a great example on the mechanical end. That's a whiff he shouldn't have made, and somehow he concedes here. And in fact, this might be a GG's. I think that the side of Orange, I think Fortnite Battle Pass might be wanting to concede. Let's see if they do. Is that GG's? I'm not entirely sure. Not quite. Scarmy not giving up just yet. But I'm sure we'll see GG's in the chat because that kind of looks like it's the end. A 3v3, I do believe, yes, it'll be 3v3, and it probably will be the last one. I think I'll say it'll be the last one for today. It was a fun stream, but I think I'm going to catch some dinner after this. And that'll probably be the last one for this weekend as well. Let's say stream tomorrow. Possible, but unlikely. Matty that's a brilliant goal, though. It's kind of pointless because they're already up so much, but a nice one. A nice one for Matty to pile on the score now 5-0. Looking to sweep this one. Yep, ENJE will get you. Stormy Teacup will get, who is it? No, now we'll get Rom or somebody that started with an R. There's a lot of people waiting to play. Well, we'll get Alia in as Sean. Here we go. Sear. It's a pass central. To himself. Scarmy actually takes it, but a save from Akalon. But with 30 seconds to go, the save from Akalon really isn't going to mean anything. They are losing this game, and it is not pretty. Maybe they get a goal here just for the road. But no, Sear may get a goal the other way. Double tap on target. No, not quite, but it's still a pass. And Matty cleans up. That's goal 6 and Reppy. I'm not forgetting you, Reppy. Maybe I did, but I'm not forgetting you now. Goal 6. Blue Cat Smurfs, they put on a show for us today. This, of all the games especially, was a most highest scoring affair. They have really put on a clinic on how to take down this Fortnite Battle Pass squad. And I think Fortnite Battle Pass, maybe they'd get a little bit better if they had some time to grow in their rotation, to grow in their trust of each other. But no matter the reason, they have lost this series, and that's going to be the end for them. Blue Cat Smurfs take home the victory. And we're going to move on to our last show match of the day. Congratulations, Blue Cat Smurfs, on a brilliant series. GG's. And thank you to all 6 players. I really do appreciate everyone for playing, all 6 players on both teams. So thank you to Fooney, thank you to Woozy, thank you Scarmy, thank you Mattias, thank you Akalon, and thank you Sear. I appreciate each and every one of you for playing on stream. It's not easy to play on stream, and I appreciate you putting yourselves out there. Alright folks, one more show match for the day. It's going to be a blast. Don't go anywhere. But I'm going to quickly make its full screen camera, and I'm also going to update my subscriber goal. So I do believe we were at, was it 477, or was it, let's check this. 479. We are 1 away. If you are a new viewer and you just enjoyed that and you haven't already subscribed, please do. I'd really appreciate it. We're 1 away from our daily goal. It'd be awesome to hit the goal. We haven't hit our daily goal in a while, so I'd really appreciate if we hit it. We got Ram, Woozy. Yeah, I'm remembering. So Ram, make sure you send me a friend request. I know a lot of people did, and I'm definitely going to get you guys in. Okay. Ram, Reppy. I'm going to make sure I get everybody in. We've got ENJE, Daddy Allah. I appreciate that because I wasn't going to remember. Daddy Lala, sorry. So we got Daddy Lala, Max. Welcome, Max. We might have room for one more, Max. I'm honestly not sure. I apologize. I'm not sure. Reppy, yeah, I put you in, Reppy, right? I put you in. Here let's see what we got. We got Ram. Who is Starboard Lucky? Oh, you're 11. No worries, ENJ. That's quite young. We've got some young people, some older people in the chat as well. Stormy Teacup. Yes, Stormy Teacup. What's your in-game name, Stormy Teacup? You're the only one we're missing. Or are you Starboard Lucky? Because that's perfect if you are. Perfect. I'm glad I invited you. I thought it was someone that I need to be in. Okay. Are we missing anybody? Is there anybody that wanted to play that isn't in? Because if not, we have room for Max. So that's perfect. I'm forgetting if anyone who was in here earlier hasn't played yet and wanted to play. Twisted Tide, I thought you're in it. Yeah, you're in the game. Nope, Max, I think you're the last one. I think you're perfect. Here we go. We got 6. We are ready, folks. I'm going to have to make a team. So, who we got? We got Max. Who is Evolve? Remind me who's Evolve in the chat. Were we missing... we're missing now Jack, but you know what? That's okay. Sorry now, Jack, if you're still here. You didn't speak up soon enough. ENJE, perfect. Okay, so let's do... Then we got Twisted Tide, Starboard Lucky Rare. Alright, we've got the team set. I realize you guys can't see chat, so I'm going to quickly swap it so you can. Here we go. Here's the chat, and we are one away. Let me check if we met our goal while people are just picking team names. And once you pick your team name, I'll try and get a logo to match, but you can also let me know a logo. No worries, ENJ. We don't get a lot of Xbox players, but it doesn't matter. You know, you're welcome to play an Xbox. Yeah, everyone can play together, so it does not make a difference. Yeah, Valkyrie, I think you are the only Switch player. Here we go. Is that Reppy's Minions? Reppy wants it to be rested. Are we doing Twisted's Minions versus Reppy's Minions? I'm down for that. I'm down for that, folks. It's going to be the Minions versus the Minions. Alright, let me get some logos, folks. It's going to be Minion-inspired logos. Well, let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, not quite. That's annoying. I found a good photo, but it doesn't quite work. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll do this. Alright, what do we got in chat? I've been distracted. EU or NA servers? NA, please. NA, but do best of 7? Maybe we could do best of 7 since the last. Alright. Alright, if Max has to go, we're going to need one more player. So is there anyone in the chat that had wanted to play? Because I also have been ignoring chat. Let's see here. Oh, Ram is a Switch player. Oh, nice. And Reppy's Switch. Okay, we got a lot of Switch players. Cool. Yeah, I'm getting a logo, by the way. That's why we're delayed so much. I'm getting a logo. And figuring out this chat stuff. Okay, so we need one more player. What rank was Max? We're going to want someone close to Max's rank. Is anyone in the chat around the Diamond Champ level that wants to play? This is North American servers, by the way, we're going to do. So, Mattia's already played. We can get you back in, Mattia's. If no one else, because we need another player. So, here we go. Scarmy, you are not Diamond 1. One moment, I'm trying to get this logo going. Here we go. I think I got the logo for one of the teams here. Yes, I did. Yep, that works. And then I need a another one. I'm not quite sure this will work, but we'll try this. Aha, okay, I like that. I think I've got some images. It's not perfect, though. Alright, I figured it out. Reppy's minions versus Twisted's minions. Alright, let's get into the match, folks. Enough waiting. Enough figuring things out. I've got it sorted. Best of 7, yeah, best of 7. USE servers. It's gonna be a lot of fun, folks. Our final one of the day. I'm doing the wrong thing. Here we go. Let's do Utopia Coliseum. Alright, 1 second. Let me make this a best of 7. There we go, folks. Sorry about the delay. Final match of the day. Let me know what you're feeling. Wait. Oh, now Jack. Oh, no. I missed his spamming. Shoot. Okay, wait. Everybody leave. Shoot. Okay, we'll restart. We'll restart. Wait. Wait. Alright, I've been distracted. Now, Jack, you almost waited way too long. You almost were way too long. What's your in-game name now, Jack? What's your in-game name? I'm waiting. Now, what do you mean? Wait, maybe you're on a delay. We are. Now, Jack, we didn't go. Oh, man, you're on a delay. Now Jack's on a delay. I almost got started, but we'll wait a moment. What's your in-game name now, Jack? We'll slot you in. I don't even remember what the teams were. I'm gonna be honest. Let me try this 1 second. Nope. No, no. Okay, that didn't work. That epic ID did not work. Ram, you are, I said it in the chat, you are playing with Starboard and Twisted, Ram. You're playing with Starboard, Twisted, so you're on Twisted's minions. And speaking of that, now, Jack, just add me on Epic. I am AskPath13 now, Jack, and that's going to be the quickest way for you to get into this match. Just add me. So add me, and then, oh. We're just waiting on one last player, folks. We'll be right into the last one. After 1 minute, just invite Matt. Yeah, Reppy. I don't know. I do not know what the delay is. I mean, he gave me an epic ID that doesn't quite work. Alright, I think that's not his epic. I think that's his, like, Steam or something. Because I see that it's No Legend 1, but now he's not quite. It didn't quite work in the Epic ID thing. So I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Alright, we've got him in. Alright, folks, here we go. See you later, Funi, or Akalon, or whoever's leaving. Sorry about the delay, but here we go. We're starting it up. Final match of the day, folks. It's going to be a fun one. Best of 7 to commemorate being the final match of the day. And it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. You got a lot of space, a lot of time to make a comeback, so don't be too concerned if you lose game 1. All the players. But, that said, always better to win game 1. Always better to win game 1. Ram. Yeah, who joined the wrong team? No Legend joined the wrong team. Alright. Alright. The purple minions, I'm going to steal the moon. For sure, for sure. Alrighty, let's see here. Now, Jack, you're on Reppy's Minions. I thought you saw that in the chat. Maybe you didn't see it, but I said it. Reppy's Minions. I said it when you joined. You said W, or, well, actually, someone else said W. That's probably the problem. Can you not see chat? Maybe you can't see chat. You're on Reppy's Minions. I'm assuming you just can't see in-game chat. Sometimes it's inconsistent if you're on a different platform. Here we go. Reppy's Minions versus Twisted's Minions. I know the same names are similar, but that's because they purposely did that. Here we go. The most interesting of team names for our final show match of the day. It is Reppy's Minions versus Twisted's Minions. What a battle of names. What a battle of the logos here. We've got Twisted Minions looking like the usual Minions. We've got Reppy's Minions with purple in the face. And let's see who can get the victory here in this best of 7. Starboard Lucky trying to start early with a goal, but a nice save from Reppy. And we start this series off with a bang. Starboard Lucky, it's a pass, Twisted Tide on target. Not quite. It should have been, though. That could have been a goal, but it still might be. It is. Starboard Lucky starts off the scoring here with goal 1 for Twisted Minions. Twisted's Minions, I should say, starting off early here with the lead about 19 seconds in. And that was a nice flurry of offense. Some good saves from the other side, but truly a flurry of offense that got them in the lead. And oh, nearly another goal from Starboard Lucky. Couldn't quite put it in, but that was a close one. That was a close one. Let's see here now. A chance for No. I'm just going to call them No. No Legend 1, but we're just going to call them No. Nearly, but no. Twisted Tide actually the other way, getting goal 2 for Twisted's team. Nearly on target was, I think, Reppy, but no, instead Reppy actually couldn't quite get the save. Just too far back, turned too far. Maybe should have turned towards net. Twisted, an open net opportunity. And if you're rooting for Team Twisted, you're going to be very happy about that. 1 like equals 1 gigabyte of RAM. Booney, download more RAM. Maddie is, everyone's joking around in chat. Let's see here. Yeah, 1 gigabyte's quite a bit of RAM, Fooney. I don't think you need any more. But let me know in chat who you're cheering on. I'm going to start a poll. Wait, Reppy, what happened? What do you mean, Reppy? Reppy, what you talking about? Who's missing every ball? We've got some drama. Who's missing every ball? I know you're joking, Fooney. I know you can't download RAM, and I know you know that. I was just joking around in general because I was playing along with the fact, but like half... Anyway. Here we go, though. This is not looking good. I'm not quite sure what the problem is. We might have had some mismatch on the ranks here. Now, Jack, I'm curious what rank you are. Yeah, Matt is a higher rank. I don't know what rank No. Maybe I should have asked. Now Jack or now no Jack. What rank are you again? I don't remember. I know you're playing. I'll wait until a time we get a chance to see. Here we go. Evolve. Nice goal. Ooh, and a really nice goal explosion. I love the D8 goal explosion. Nicely done there. Currently, now, Jack, I don't know if you can speak here, but if you can type, I'm just curious what rank you are. I don't think we're making any changes, Reppy. I think we're locked in. You guys got to put it together. You got to... Oh, Sean, I'm glad I remembered that right. I could have swore that you did say you were GC. I see that was a joke. I wasn't joking asking for your rank. I was trying to match the teams fairly. So it makes a bit of a difference if we don't know your rank, but that's okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. People have been GC. We have multiple GCs in the chat. Like right now, Foodie is a Grand Champ player. I don't think anyone in this game is Grand Champ, but it would have been you, perhaps. But anyway, that's all right. We'll see what happens here. We might have to change things up after game one, maybe. It's okay to be a lower rank. It is. There's nothing wrong with that. I just tend to match the low rank players with higher rank players to make it more fair. And that tends to work. We actually had one of the... I think the second place team for Crew Fight, which was an 8-team tournament, had like what was it? A plat player. We had a plat player on one of the top performing teams, and it works because they had a higher ranked player to make up for it, you know? So, and then Dom played with like a silver, I think. So the #1 overall player was matched with a silver to make it fair, and it really did make it more fair. They were like Grand Champ 3. But anyway. And it turns out Grand Champ 3 with a silver, it kind of is fair. It works, it works. Yeah, sorry about that, Fooney. I think I was a little mistaken on your guys' matchup, but it didn't seem as bad as this one seemed at the very start here. But let's go. It's calmed down a bit. I think Twisted Minions not doing quite as well. So of course, the moment I say it's calmed down, Twisted gets another goal here. 5-1 now. On the side of Twisted Tide and his minions. Starboard Ram putting up a great fight. You know, Twisted obviously scoring these goals here. It was indeed a commentator curse. And no, I don't think it's anything you've done individually besides potentially some double commits, which aren't terrible. But at the end of the day, if your team isn't, you know, rolling, you know, play on. Everybody play on. Don't worry about it. We'll sort this out after the game. We'll sort it out after the game. Play on. It's okay now, Jack. It's just okay. It's all a game, and just play on. We'll play with it, you know? We'll roll with it. It's a nice touch from Reppy, but they have a huge hole to make up for. They're down 4 goals. They don't have a lot of time to make the comeback. That's a nice touch from Reppy. Oh, I don't think any teammates are there to follow. Not quite. Reppy, what do they got? Oh, nearly on target, saved away. Evolve can't quite make contact. Reppy gets it central. No, jumping for the shot. No one made contact. A triple commit on the offense. No one's back on defense. I think they will finally have time, though. It wasn't quite a long enough offense. Let's see what happens here. Starboard off the backboard. No, legend. It's up. Is it good? No, saved away by Reppy. Brilliant there. Evolve into the corner now. Puts it central, but Starboard's going to see this away. This has been not a close game at all. With 43 seconds, you have to imagine Twisted's minions are going to take this one home. The rotations or what? Who cares what the problem is? Who knows what the problem is? There is a problem, though. On the side of Reppy's minions, they haven't quite put it together. But no, nicely done for Twisted Tide, and we're looking at potentially a Brazil here. Let's see what happens. Reppy, just play on, Reppy. We'll figure it out. I said we'll figure it out at the end of the game. Just play on. Give it your best shot. You know, think of this as practice for if you ever had to play in ranked with one of those teammates that you're not comfortable with. And you know, as people have bad days, there's all kinds of reasons. So I wouldn't worry too much, Reppy. Just, you know, give it your best shot. That's all you can hope for. Here we go. Down the field, Starboard, putting it towards the sidewall. Reppy, now he's got the ball again. Maybe looking for goal number 2. It would be a nice momentum goal. They may have lost this game, but you could easily see them catching some momentum towards the next game. Here we go, and it is a Brazil in the final moment. 1 second remaining. Twisted Tide off the pass from his teammate. Manages to see this game as a Brazil. Disappointing, but there we go. Oh, we've got a save! Brilliant save from No Legend. Well, counterattack? And it is off the pass from No Legend, evolving. No Legend connecting. Brilliant play, unbelievable pass from No Legend in the final moments. And that is a goal. And that's some momentum. You know what? It's not a Brazil in the end. Twisted Minions may have won. But that was a nice one there from No Legend. He knew. All he had to do was stand still on the goal line. And he gets the save and the pass out to Evolve. Brilliantly done. I'm just going to look at the rank here. So give me a moment. And I'm just going to check the rank. I think it's fine. Unless it's like some crazy low rank or something. RL Tracker. One moment. Let's see here. So yeah, that was not found. Let me check. What does No Legend play on? What do you play on? Xbox? Switch? I can't find No Legend. I just can't find him. Alright, he's plat. No worries. No worries. Wait, Reppy, it's fine. He's plat. Just play on. That's good enough. That's good enough. You guys got this. Okay. I think we play on. I know people want a team swap. Folks, let me know in the chat. Let's start a poll here. Do people really think we need a team swap? I mean, I don't think we need a team swap. See, Funi, that might be unfair the other direction. I think Mattias, it would have been actually a really good match with Mattias, which is how I originally made the team. To be fair to everybody, I designed the teams around Mattias in my defense. But yeah. And I think I did a good job making even teams if it was Mattias, and I'm not entirely sure. But here we go, another goal from Twisted Tide. No Legend. I'm not quite sure if he had enough boost to make the save. Maybe. But he couldn't make contact either way. It's all good, guys. Just don't take it so serious. It's all a game. Just play like, you know, you're trying, you know, and just have some fun. We'll see here. Maybe we'll make a change here. I think we're just going to stick with it, though. I think we're going to stick with it. Here we go. Down the middle. Not quite on target. Nicely done from Starboard Lucky. That's a 2-goal lead. That may be a difference maker. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he can make a comeback here. Evolve. That was just a poor touch and unfortunately not a great save. Go try hard. Go for it. Now, don't forget though, try hard doesn't mean it doesn't mean, you know, cut your teammates off and stuff like that. You know, don't mess with your rotations, I'd say, but you know, give it your all. Have some fun. It's all here for fun. I know people take these Showmatches pretty seriously, but there's not even a prize for this one. Mattias, yeah, that's a good point, Mattias. I agree. And especially, we've got a lot of people in the chat that want to change, apparently, so I'd understand it. Here we go, 2-goal lead, but it's certainly not over for Reppy's Minions. They can easily bounce back. Well, maybe not easily, but they can bounce back. I fully believe they can bounce back if they put their differences aside and really just work on winning the game in front of them. Reppy, a great example of how that is possible off the pass from Evolve. Brilliant pass. An even better shot. Maybe. Yeah, an even better shot. I'll stand by that. A nice redirect. And that's 1 goal on the board for Reppy's Minions. And you know what? They're just down 1 now. About over half the game to go. 3 minutes 20 to go. There's a chance here. There's a chance here. It's central for Evolve. Reppy in the net. Tie game. 3 minutes to go. Tie game here. Brilliant. Another brilliant goal from Reppy off another brilliant pass from Evolve. They are connecting here, and that's exactly what they got to do. They've got to be the connecting forces here, I think, to make a difference. Now Jack says he's going to try hard on striking. We'll see if that makes a difference. I think his teammate Reppy has been the one to nail the shots so far. Honestly, I think you're going to need to stand strong on the defensive end. Their offense suddenly is looking, you know, like revigorated. But I'm not so sure about their defense. Their offense can cut it, but can their defense? Here's a chance for Twisted Tide. Not quite. Evolve. He has stood strong in the defense, and he's actually got himself back the other end. Reppy now. Another chance. Another near goal, but instead it's off the post. Oh, that would have been perfect if you're a fan of Reppy's Minions. Instead, we're going to keep this game going, keep this series going. Ram. A bounce, it's high, Starboard lucky, it's low, it's saved, No Legend gets the save, standing strong for his team. Now we're going to need to see some the other way, and we don't. All 3 players triple commit to the side, and Starboard lucky just has an open net. Evolve here. Reppy, that was honestly, it looked to me like a bit of a Reppy overcommit. I'm not sure, maybe he got bumped into it. I couldn't quite see that. Either way, a bit of an overcommit there. And all 3 commit, and it leads to a goal. Here we go, Evolve. An own goal from Twisted Tide. Not quite. That would have been exactly what we Reppy's Minions needed. And you know what? It still works out for them. Reppy ties this right up. 3 goals, and that is a hat trick for Reppy. Hat trick for Reppy. Brilliantly done. And you know what? Let me know, folks. Who will win this series? I'm going to start a poll for that. Twisted's Minions or Reppy's Minions? Let me know your thoughts. It could go either way, despite all the struggles that Reppy's Minions have had. Here they are in a tie game with 2 minutes to go. You have to admit, the chemistry is building. They are here. They are here to stay. They've got an opportunity here. It would be the underdog stories of all underdog stories. Can they bounce back? They're only down a game. They're down 1 game and tied up in this game. Evolve to the corner. No Legend forced to make a save. Does he? Oh, not quite. It goes past him, but it's into the corner. That's a mistouch from Evolve. You know, everyone's been highlighting, I think, the mistakes from one of these players on Reppy's side, No Legend, but there have been mistakes from all 3 players. I have seen it with my own eyes, and I think we've seen some great play, but we've also seen some bad plays. And I think if they're going to win this series, they're going to need to stop, you know, pointing fingers, stop you know, distributing or blaming others, their teammates, and start taking some of the blame on themselves. I think oftentimes you play better if you don't worry about what your teammates are doing. And obviously, you have to rotate around them, so you need to care. But if you stop, you know, worrying so much about your teammates and really just focus on perfecting your own play around how your teammates adjust to your teammates, I think you'll see yourself play better. And that's exactly what I think Reppy's Minions have done. And that's how they've tied this game up, kept it close, as they're starting to play around each other better. You know? So let's see here what happens. That's a nice touch from No Legend, though. Another bit of a bump double commit. But again, I think it's not all the blame for No Legend. That was his ball. He made the touch. He kept going. And both his teammates committed with him. So, like, why is there a triple commit there? I don't know. I don't think that triple commit was No Legend's fault. And speaking of double commits, here another opportunity for a double commit. No Legend and Reppy in the same spot on the field. Maybe necessary for the save, but it finally is Evolved. It sees the ball away. 10 seconds to go. Do we get a golden goal here, or do we see overtime? The ball is on Twisted Minions half. Can Reppy get a goal here? Is it on target? Not quite. The ball is still in the air. Now it touches down, and we have overtime in game 2. Overtime in the building. This can go either way. 2/3 of chat voting for Twisted's Minions, but we have a fan of Reppy's Minions. Let's see how it goes here. Evolve in the corner. puts it down the field, not far enough, but there we go. A nice clear from No Legend, but it might be a bit of boomer ball. It goes away. Actually, it doesn't go the way. Ram, a poor touch, is going to leave the ball for Reppy. Off the back for double tap. Starboard actually reads it. A brilliant read, and No Legend doesn't make contact. Here we go, though. A second wind. He gets it past one, but he can't get it past Starboard Lucky. But Starboard Lucky equally can't get it past Evolve. It's popped out middle. Reppy off the pass from Evolve, but no, Reppy doesn't make solid contact. And actually, No Legend dove at the ball. He goes flying, and now the ball's all the way back down the other end. I think Reppy's going to need to make a touch here, and he misses. A miss from Reppy. No Legend forced to be the savior for his team, and he does make contact here. He's got a chance, but no, it is actually saved away. You know, both teams kind of playing some boomer ball, but here's an opportunity. Twisted Tide. Is it a save? It is! Reppy, a brilliant save off the crossbar, off the sidewall, I should say, and somehow we have kept this game at 1 apiece, and in 1 minute of overtime now. Let's see how it ends. Let's see how this one ends. Reppy putting it down the middle. Reppy, a chance. Not quite. It's another chance. So it is. Evolve. Impossible. Everyone in the chat thought this near impossible, but Reppy's minions not only pull out a game, but tie this series up at 1 game apiece. Folks, it is far from over. Reppy's minions are back here, folks. They're in the series. They're alive. They're alive, folks. They got a game on the board, and with the best of 7, they've got a lot of time to fight not only, into the series, but take the lead. They're tied up for now. Let's go ourselves into Game 3 and see how this one continues. Ram slacking. Oh, don't call out people. The whole point of this is we're trying to stop calling people out, folks. All right, folks, we're going into the next game. Reppy has repaired his relationship with now Jack. Everyone's on good terms, and you know what? I thought it from the get-go. I knew it. I'm glad I kept this series going because, folks, it really could go either way, and I think the fan vote is reflecting that 50-50 split down the middle. Let me know with your vote in the chat who you think's going to take this one. Could go either way. Let me know with your vote who you think's going to take it. 50-50 tied up 3 votes apiece. Here we go. Game 3. The series is tied. Twisted Tide, speaking of ties, Twisted Tide trying to keep his team on top, and they do manage to score. Starboard Lucky, I'd have to watch this one back. I'm not quite sure what happened. Oh, I see No Legend. Twisted Tide threatened the bump, and No Legend couldn't make the save. But again, he was almost bumped by the opposing team. It wasn't quite a 1v1. It was a demo opportunity there. Let's see what happens. Starboard Lucky trying for goal 2. Reppy, he wants to keep this one close. They won the last game. They know how to keep these close. But certainly a 1-goal deficit is not how they wanted to start. That's a chance. Save by Starboard Lucky, but Evolve had a good chance on target there. Let's see what happens. It's central. Reppy put it, but no one can get there. No Legend actually won't make contact. I say that, but then he does make contact. It's just popped a little high. Ram there. No Legend 15 it with Ram. It's going to roll middle. Reppy and No Legend connected a poor way. That might be on target, but no. Twisted Top. Can't put that on target. And Reppy suddenly has made something out of nothing. He's got a chance on target here. Instead, bumped away. Starboard cut out his own teammate, and it might lead to a goal. But no, Reppy, again a miss from Reppy. Unfortunate. Starboard Lucky is counting his lucky stars that one wasn't a goal. Counting his lucky stars. And you know who is also counting his lucky stars? Twisted Tide. I think he's had some mistakes here in the early moments of this game, and he's going to be very happy that they're still up 1-0. That might be goal 2, but Starboard doesn't dive on it, and instead he's going to put this central himself. Twisted Tide for the goal, but no, a miss. No Legend, he has an opportunity. A triple commit. Again, Evolve, Reppy, and No. They have got to work this out. They triple commit way too often for the same ball. Reppy, though, that's a nice clear down the field. Starboard Lucky puts it down. Evolve sees it away, but we're playing boomer ball because Twisted Tide's got it right back down the other end. It's down, but no, Twisted Tide can't make contact. That was an open net opportunity. Twisted Tide off the top of the ceiling, puts it down, but can't put it in. Nobody can put it in. I think Ram needs to get a Ram truck. I know they've had vehicles from all different kinds of cars in the game. Maybe there should have been a Ram truck in the game and Ram could play with it. As his car, but no. Twisted Tide, he doesn't need Ram's help. He doesn't need anything but a Fennec and his own thoughts, his sunglasses, as you can see, falling into his profile there. Twisted Tide gets himself goal number 2, at least his team goal number 2. And they've got themselves a substantial lead here. And they're trying to put themselves on top in the series. They had the first game. Now it's tied up. You have to imagine, after feeling so confident from game 1, maybe they needed... Oh, I might have repeated Twisted Tide's joke by mistake. I don't know if I said it first or Twisted Tide said it first. But yeah, Ram truck. Either way, it looks like there are still some frustrations on the side of Reppy's minions. And you thought they'd work this out, but maybe still frustrated a bit. It's hard to say. You know, I haven't actually mentioned it. I really like this reciprocity logo from, who is it? Is it Starboard Lucky? It's nice. It's nice to see some of the old esports decals from almost before I was involved in watching Rocket League esports. Reciprocity, an old cut. That is an org that no longer exists. They used to be in Rocket League. They don't exist at all anymore. Here we go, an opportunity, but no, Twisted Tide can't put that one in. He doesn't need to, though. His team's still up 2 goals with 2 minutes to go. Starboard Lucky, that's goal 3, and that one just rolled in the net. I'm not sure what happened here. Let's watch his back. He did make contact. Oh no, Evolve, an unforced or a forced own goal. That was Evolve didn't touch. He didn't drive into that ball. The ball was hit into him off the backboard. But still, an own goal nonetheless, forced or not. Evolve's not going to be happy with that own goal. Starboard really making things happen. And speaking of that, Twisted Tide as well. The two of them have now combined for 4 goals. Their team is up massively here in Game 3. And they're probably going to take a lead here, 2-1 in the series. Let's see what happens. Remember, folks, at the end of the day, it's just a show match. Obviously, you're trying to win. But don't take things too seriously. Just, you know, if you've ever played ranks, you probably know that, you know, talking up your teammates and really playing together usually does better than trash-talking your teammates, usually. So we'll see what happens here. Twisted Tide looking for goal number 5. It's dangerous. Reppy does make the save. And now Starboard's going to try and get something done. And it's central for Ram. But Ram doesn't make contact. Jack is a Plat 2. He may be a ENJE, but the other team, you know, they also have a low-ranked player. I believe Ram is Diamond 1. So, I know that's a bit different, but pretty similar in the grand scheme of the you know, gap in ranks. I'm not quite sure, but Ram, or sorry, not Ram, ENJE, didn't you say you were champ, like 2 or something? Can you remind me what rank you were, ENJE? Here we go, a goal, but no Legend put on his best shot of the night, but it was saved away by Twisted Tide, and 4 goals down. They really needed that one. By not getting that goal, that has pretty much sunk any hopes in this game. They're going to go down 2-1 in the series, but they are not out of it. Folks, people often act like the series is over. It's a best of 7. You're down 1 game. Don't give up. Keep the hope going, because you've got a lot of hope left. You've got a lot of chances, a lot of time to fight back in the series and really, you know, keep this one going. Guys, it's a best of 7. You have another game to give before you've lost the series. And certainly it's not over. Let's see what happens here. ENJE, I'm curious. Let me know what rank you are in the chat. I forgot. I'm just curious for my own purposes to know if I mismatched these teams. It might have been a bit of a mismatch, but at the end of the day, I think that there isn't enough of a gap to really make a difference. Ram is Plat 1. Folks, Ram is Plat 1. So, there really is no reason for complaints. I'm going to be completely honest. If Ram is Plat 1, there is 0 reason to complain. Absolutely none at all. And I think you guys can easily make a comeback here. Yeah, Diamond, and you've been champ. Exactly. So there is no reason to complain. You guys are equal ranks with the opposing team. Pretty much exactly. So I wouldn't focus too much on cutting down your teammates. I would focus on bringing them up. I've seen this with my own 2 eyes. When you play ranks, It's always better to be focusing on a positive. But let's see, folks, for the viewers at home. There's a lot of drama here, and I think that's affecting Reppy's Minions' ability to play. Let's see if they can bounce back from the drama or if it'll be too much for them. That's a nice save from Reppy. It was a close one, nearly on target. Reppy manages to see it into the corner. That's a mistake, though. No Legend doesn't make contact, and Starboard Lucky is going to say, yes, please, as he takes it all the way to the bank for the first goal of this Game 4. The Video Gamer, I appreciate you come into the chat. Video Gamer 8891. You say I look like a figure 66435 Lego piece. I don't know what that is. And I'm curious. Let me know, Video Gamer, what is that Lego piece? Alright, I looked it up. I appreciate it, Video Gamer 8891. Thanks for the laugh. I appreciate it. Here we go. Another goal for Starboard Lucky. He has really come online, and I think that's been a difference maker. I know Twisted Tie is the highest ranked player in his lobby. I know you're joking. No. I know you're joking, Video Gamer. No, I'm not kidding. I appreciate it. It's funny. It's a vampire. For anyone who isn't aware, I looked it up. It's like a vampire figurine. I thought that was hilarious. You don't need to apologize, but you don't need to apologize. That was funny. It was funny. I was like, what is that? And I look it up. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. But I appreciate it. We're doing show matches, Rocket League show matches. I don't know if you've ever played Rocket League. We're doing viewer show matches, and we have a bit of drama on the pitch. Reppy's Minions, the logo being the purple minion, they have had some drama. Their players are not quite, up to snuff here. They are, debating, arguing each other a bit. The series isn't over, though, ENJE. I would not give up if I were you. I would keep fighting, but I understand. But yeah, Video Gamer 8891, you're the sweet one. I appreciate coming to the chat. Thanks for the kind words. Speaking of that, if you're enjoying the content, I have no idea if you're a Rocket League person. I hope you are. If you're enjoying it, stick around. Have some enjoy. Oh, we hit 480, guys. While I've been distracted by the series, we have hit 480. We hit the goal today. Thank you to everyone that subscribed today. We managed to hit our viewership goal, and our subscriber goal, and I absolutely appreciate it. We hit our goal today. That is awesome. 480. A huge milestone. We are 20 away from 500, which will be an even bigger milestone. Speaking of milestones, Twisted Tide is setting goal milestones for this channel. I think he scored so many goals in this show match. Another one piled on. And I think these players are debating each other a bit too much. ENJE, no one is getting out of here. I thought, if anything, I'm kind of disappointed you guys have fallen to pieces so much, blamed each other so much. That's a nice goal from Evolve to get his team on the board. And with 3 minutes and 18 seconds, they're acting like it's over. But folks, it's not over. It really isn't. 3 goals down with 3 minutes, that's more than enough time. Get yourselves together and fight back, because you guys, I think Reppy's Minions are better than you would be playing so much better if you were just in a better headspace. And I get it. People get tilted. I'm not really blaming you guys for getting tilted. I'm just saying, if you weren't so tilted, I think you'd stand more of a chance than you think you do. And speaking of that, Reppy proving my point with another goal, only down 2 now. 3 minutes still on the clock. This one's a comeback. It's a comeback. They're right back in it. And let's see here if they can finish the job, or if Twisted's Minions can hold out and keep their lead. Let's see what happens. It could go either way. There's a chance here for both teams to come out victorious. No Legend staying back, kind of, I think, trying to rotate around his teammates. They've asked him to, and that's what he's done. But he can't make the save, but he didn't need to. He slowed down the offense until his teammates got back. And another opportunity where I'm not entirely sure who was double committing, but no matter who it was, they did double commit. Starboard Lucky's going to get a chance here, bumping No Legend on the back foot. Reppy now with a chance. Reppy putting it central. But no one's there to take the stab. No one's there to take the shot at it. Welcome, Victoria Kular. Welcome to the chat. Unfortunately, this is the last show match of the day, Victoria. But I appreciate you being here. And you're welcome to join in future show matches. I stream every Thursday and Saturday, and you're welcome to hop in on future show matches. So please stick around if you want to see more in the future. This is the last one of the day, Wick. Sorry about that. Thank you for all the hearts, guys. I see them in the chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This has been a close series at times, but sometimes it's been a not-so-close series. One of the most drama-filled I have seen. I don't think I've ever seen a team fall to pieces and then put the pieces back together as much as Reppy's Minions. But this might be another moment of falling apart as they let in a 5th goal. They're down 3, and although the game's not over, it's gotten a lot tougher here. It's gotten a lot tougher. Ram the GOAT. And, indeed, Ram has put up quite a fight here. And I think he's made a difference maker. We were talking about the lower ranked players. Well, Ram is Plat 1. And, he is the lowest ranked player in the lobby of all 6 of them. And here he is scoring a goal. So I think if you really just stop doubting yourself and really start putting your, belief, your faith in yourself as Reppy gets another goal here. It's not actually over. Guys, don't say GG's. This is a best of 7. This isn't over because this game isn't the last game. Guys, folks. ENJE, if you AFK, I mean, come on, man. You gotta keep trying, Don't give up. Don't give up hope. Don't give up the faith when it's a best of 7. Anything can happen. We have seen reverse sweeps. I don't know why you would give up so soon. Especially since, your teammates are trying so hard. Here we go, Reppy. Oh, he can't quite save it, and Twisted Tie gets the goal there. And I think a large part of that has to do with potentially Evolve. Well, he wasn't AFK that time, but he did go for mid boost. Maybe he should have went for the corner boost. Let's see here, though. A minute 15, down 3. Can they do anything? Evolve. Oh, a nice kickoff, but it is seen away by Twisted Tide. No Legend 1. That's a nice touch there, but can't quite get it. Let's see here. It's in the corner. Seen away Evolve. It just does seem like there's a bit of some communication issues on the side of Reppy's Minions. I think they triple commit a lot. Speaking of triple commits, No was necessary for that save as he does see it away. Now Nolo forced back on the save. I'm kind of confused about how he gets one save and then is right back on the back line. I think we were seeing a bit of triple double commits quite frequently from Reppy's Minions. Is Mbappe versus Argentina, says Scarmy, and that may be the case here. Let's see what they can do. Ram trying to get a 50, and it works. With 20 seconds to go, that's more than enough. This is going to go the way of Twisted's Minions, and I believe we're going to play out the next game, folks. Unless people really feel otherwise, we're going to play out another game here. Twisted Tie puts it into the corner. No Legend fights right back. Reppy, what can he do? It's into the corner. It's going to bounce up at will. Reppy, though, is AFK, not playing for the 0-second opportunity. And that touches the dirt. That's game number 3 for Twisted's Minions. They're up 3-1. Folks, we're not changing the players. I'm going to be completely honest, Reppy. I think that this is actually more balanced than if we had Matt in. Because I didn't know Ram was only Plat 1. I think you guys are blaming the lowest ranked player when the whole focus of these show matches is to put people that aren't all the same rank. You have got to learn how to play around each other. And I know you're random teammates, and I get it. But when what you guys aren't seeing is that on the other team, they are working in Ram as well, and you guys can do the same thing on your team. So. Victoria, this is the last one, and I know there's some drama, but I don't think we're changing anybody around. Sorry, Victoria. But I appreciate you being here, and we'll try and get you in future show matches. Here we go. I'm going to ready it. We're just going to go to the next game, honestly. I'll see you, Scarmy, if you're going to sleep. Have a good one. L drama indeed. The fan vote, a lot of people voted for Reppy's Minions. Reppy's Minions, if you're listening to me, you've got 40% of the chat voting your way. Don't let them down. They're believing in you guys, and you guys should honestly believe in yourself as much as they do. Nice chance, and it is! Not quite, but it is, and Reppy, a brilliant goal off the pass. I don't know who this was. Let's see, it's Evolve. Evolve, a brilliant pass from Evolve. And an even better shot from Reppy. Another tight angle, and then gets it off the crossbar. Brilliantly done. Nicely done. Guys, yeah, stop making fun of each other, folks. Guys, at the end of the day, again, these are imbalanced lobbies. I don't know how much... I think people like to pretend that everyone's played the same amount of Rocket League, but at the end of the day, half of your skill in Rocket League, not even skill, that's the wrong word, but half of how good you are is how much time you've played the game. The more hours you have in the game, the better you're going to get. That's just the reality of it. So it's really kind of frustrating to see people make fun of others on their team, mind you, on their team for not scoring as many goals or participating as many as No actually does get a goal for once. And I think he had to. I think there was going to be a save from Twisted Tide if he didn't make contact. And it really just seems like, you know, folks make fun of each other. But at the end of the day, we haven't all played the same amount of Rocket League. And you're on the team with this person. You should be building them up, not taking them, you know, striking them down. And I think if people spent more time building up their teammates that were struggling, you'd see more success. And obviously, right, at the end of the day, there is a level of skill that maybe you wouldn't be able to overcome. But you won't know unless you try. And if you're not building up your teammate, you're not giving it your all. Because you're really just making things worse for yourself. Here we go, though. No Legend nearly put that one in. Reppy in the backboard, or backline's going to have this ball here unless they tap it right up to Starboard. Starboard dunked that away. And this is now dangerous. Reppy, though, gets the save. It's into the corner. No Legend has to make contact, and they do. Now it goes Evolve's way, and it's back into the other corner. Here we go, Reppy. A nice goal for Reppy. 3 goals now. And suddenly, Reppy's minions, they're really fighting back here. I think this exactly goes to show you why teams shouldn't give up. Twisted Tide, a bit of an own goal. I think Starboard maybe had to save if Twisted hadn't been in front of the ball. But either way, they're putting on their game faces, as now Jack puts it. That is, for anyone who doesn't know, that is No Legend. They're putting on their game faces and they're playing. They're playing their hearts out. And that's exactly what you should be doing in this situation. It's a best of 7. It's not over. It ain't over until it's over. It ain't over until we get to that last game and somebody takes home the crown here. And yes, it's match point for Twisted's minions. I mean, we won't mince words. It is match point. But the game isn't over. I mean, here we go, match point, but they're down 3 goals. I mean, that's exactly what you wanted to see from Reppy's minions, especially with all the drama. And it looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. Here we go, Evolve. Passed out central. A dangerous shot. A save. But it's another goal from Reppy. No Legend manages to get the save. Oh, what a saves in the chat from Ram. Oh, that's an unfortunate one. Thank you for all the hearts, folks. And Reppy, unfortunately, gets himself an own goal on the score chart there, as we see a 3-1 lead, or a 3-goal lead shrink to a 2-goal lead. That's better put it. Twisted's minions, that might be, you know, what they need to bounce back. Maybe that's the juice they needed to put things together. It's central for Ram, but no, Twisted Tide puts the ball away, and Ram can't quite put it on target. Here we go, a triple commit on the backboard. Maybe this is what they need. Twisted Tide, can he make contact? He does! No Legend, nearly another goal, but it was saved away by Twisted Tide at perhaps the last moment. Starboard now with the ball. He puts it down. No Legend forced to make a save. He can't do it. Starboard lucky with the dunk, and his team's only down 1 goal. Starboard lucky puts his team on his back. Twisted's minions, they're fighting their way back into this. They're fighting back into this. No Legend, a nice 50. Evolve now is going to have to be the one to make contact. And he does, but it's just into the corner. Does he get a double touch here? Not quite. Reppy now. It's Reppy's ball. It's central. An opportunity, but was that a bump from No Legend? I don't know what that was. We're going to have to watch it back as Evolve gets the goal. Yeah, Reppy was bumped, but either way it works out, and Evolve gets the goal. 2 goals the better now. Let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they can do it. I don't know what now Jack is talking about in the chat. Demo, Dio Modem, Emo OD. I don't know exactly what that's about. But either way, his team is still alive. Still alive here for sure. Well, maybe looking for goal 5. It's pass. Oh, it was a good pass. No Legend, not quite there for the shot. That was a good chance, though. Nearly a pinch forwards. Instead, Starboard Lucky gets the ball into the corner, but Reppy is there for the contact. I appreciate all the hearts. I see them. They're still going. Welcome, Cake Boy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cake Boy, you were asking me to play the game. I'm watching a show match. I'm not playing. It's a lot of fun here. This is the last series of the day, and Twisted Tide, he wants this to be the end of the game here. He wants this to be the end of the series. If Twisted's minions win the game, they will win the series, so we'll see what happens. Cake Boy, how did you get the name Cake Boy? It's a funny name. Yeah, I see you got a picture of cake. Cake's great. I love cake. Chocolate cake, it looks like is your photo. Mooney, what did I say? What did I say? Reppy. Oh, Reppy. Goal number 5. Reppy's minions, they're not out of it. They're not out of it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Cake Boy. We've already hit our goal today, but every little sub helps, and I really do appreciate it. Every increase. So thank you very much. And here we go, though, is there's a game of it now. 2 goals the better, but Twisted Minions, they're not going to give up without a fight here. We might see if they can fight back in the series and really, you know, Reppy's Minions, they've had so much drama and infighting that I'm surprised Twisted Minions haven't been able to take advantage a bit more. In fact, it might indicate that Reppy's Minions might be the more individually talented team, although as I say that, we get another goal from Twisted. And they're just down 1 goal now. I see the sub, so thank you very much, Cake Boy. I do appreciate it. We're at 481. I'll update it after the game. The tracker here in the top right of my little screen. Here we go, though. 1 goal down. Twisted's minions trying to fight back. Whoa! Nearly a goal from Ram. I don't know what that was, but it was saved away by Evolve. That one nearly caught us all by surprise, including me. Reppy, I don't know what happened. Reppy is lost connection. Reppy, I don't know what happened there. Reppy, what happened? Alright, the way we play these is this is 2v3. I've done this before. I hate to say it. But they've got to play on. If they win this 2v3, we will get a replacement in. We will get a replacement in if they win the 2v3. I don't think they're going to win the 2v3. I don't think they're going to win the 2v3. And now, you may be saying, how could they win the 2v3? They're down a player. We saw someone win a 1v3. Now, you might be calling me crazy, but in Crew Fight, we had a 1v3 where the one player won. They actually won a game 1v3. Not a series, but they won 1 game in a 1v3 for a minute. Both their teammates DC'd with a minute to go. They didn't rage quit. They just actually DC'd. And they managed to win the game with a minute. They went from a tied position to winning by 2 goals. Somehow. They won the game by not just 1 goal. It was crazy. The craziest thing I've ever seen. So, certainly it's not over. And that's exactly why I'm telling this story. Evolve has tied the game up. Down a man. Who cares? No Legend passes it down to Evolve. And they want to see overtime. They want to see overtime. Seer was on the team in Blue Smurf Cats. Yeah, that was it was a moment though, Seer. It was a moment. And, you guys still did great and got 3rd place in the tournament. Here we go. No Legend. It's a breakaway. Don't we see the victory? Not quite. Twisted Tide with the last second save with 0 seconds on the clock here. That's going to be overtime. It's been forced for overtime. Here we go. Twisted Tide 50s it. Starboard Lucky, that's a miss. That's an opportunity. But no, Starboard Lucky actually bumps No Legend out of the way. This is a bit of a double commit. Evolve, No Legend in the same part of the field. But somehow Evolve still gets the ball. That's central. That's on target. Save by Starboard Lucky. Ram, that's a poor touch though. That puts it right back central. Twisted Tide going for the bump on Evolve. Maybe the right play here. Starboard Lucky's going to take the ball away. We're 30 seconds in, and this has been all the hallmarks of how the 2 win the 2v3. But no, it is too much for them. Too much to overcome. Starboard Lucky takes it with 33 seconds off the clock in overtime. No Legend, a really good try. I think that was a brilliant jump, and they would have saved it if the shot had been straight in. Instead, it was shot to the side. That's the series, though. GG's. I really do appreciate it. ENJE and No Legend. Apologies about Reppy leaving early. That is not acceptable. You should never quit when there's still time in the game, and you guys weren't even losing, right? I think it was a tie game when he left, or that was just ridiculous either way. But here we go. GG's. I appreciate everybody. I'm sorry about that. You almost made it anyway. You almost forced it anyway, even down a player. So really well played to everybody. See ya. Thanks for sticking around the stream. Thank you to all the players. Also the winners, Twisted's Minions. Thank you. I almost said Twisted Minds. Thank you, Twisted's Minions. I really do appreciate it. So that was Starboard, Lucky, Ram, and Twisted. I do appreciate it. And Reppy is actually back in the game. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I want to see if we get an explanation from Reppy. Stormy Teacup. What player are you again, Stormy Teacup? You're Starboard Legend, right? Yeah. You played very well, Teacup. I'm sorry, Fooney, but we're going to have to end on an L series. I agree it was L. You know, I don't think that was any one player on Reppy's team's fault, but really, Reppy, I think he got in a bad mental state early. You can't have a player that's like, you know, not as strong as you, because that's just the ranks. That's the way it is. If you have a player that's not as high ranked as you, your first thought can't immediately be, no, I'm not playing with them. Akira, welcome to the chat. Unfortunately, that was the last series of the day. So sorry about that. That was the last series of the day. I feel bad if you didn't know. But I appreciate all the emojis in the chat. Thank you guys. Reppy was pretty toxic there. Yeah, he was. I want to make this full screen camera. Again, we've already surpassed our subscriber goal for the day. I really do appreciate it. But if you did enjoy that last series, despite how crazy it was, I'd hope you subscribed. I would really appreciate if you did, if you've enjoyed the content. And I hope to see you in future matches. But yeah, sorry, Akira, you just missed it. Hopefully you catch a future stream. We are at 182, so thank you to everyone that subscribed. We got to 182, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you to everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you that subscribed today. We got a lot of new people. Sorry you feel robbed, Fooney. It's just late and I'm going to catch some dinner. But it was a lot of fun. I have left the lobby there. And you know what, folks? I'll chat for a little bit, but I'm going to head out. It was a fun stream. Let me know what you enjoyed the most. We surprisingly had quite a few people voting for Reppy's Minions. Thanks for sticking around, Fooney. Thank you, Sean, as well, for playing. And Stormy Teacup, both of you. Oof. Seer, when do I stream again? Good question. Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, around then. Anyway, it might be a little earlier, it might be a little later. But on Thursdays, I stream, and on Saturdays. Sometimes I also stream Sundays. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. I think I'm going to work on a video. Because the struggle is to do streaming and make videos right now. And I'm trying to do both. It'll be much easier once RLCS season starts, because my videos I can make during the RLCS season are, in my opinion, easier to make. Or maybe I'm more motivated to make them. But it's easy to make a predictions video, for example. So I don't have that right now, so I am trying to spend some time making videos. But I'll definitely stream on Thursday. Whew. Or I don't know what you mean by freezing, but if you mean cool or something like that, I appreciate it, Seer. The stream's a lot of fun. I just don't want to, I want to do both at the same time, and it's difficult to balance. But I appreciate everybody being here. So thank you guys for an absolutely fantastic stream. And Ram, I almost said thank you for playing, Ram, if I didn't say it. I appreciate you being here as well. Stream is dying. Oh, no. No. Can you guys even hear me? Can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me now. Can you guys hear me? Well, I think it was my end, guys. I think I was dying. Either way, thank you all for watching. Whew. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Either way, thank you all for watching. I'm going to end it here because I'm having lag and everyone's talking about it. I hope you had a fantastic stream. I did. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're watching this live or if you're watching this on the VOD, you know, these stay up as VODs. You're welcome to watch them there. The whole thing will be on my channel forever and ever. So please do, you know, I hope you enjoyed if you watch it. Either way, thank you all so much. Have a great night. Have a good one. Thank you, Seer. I see you in the chat. Sorry, Ram. I'm ending it here. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for all the subscribers. We more than hit our goal. Have a good day. Love you guys too.